Hey everybody, welcome back to Gaming on Geek Street. I am Mike Dukes, your host and GM, and this is the Curse of the Crimson Throne campaign, using Pathfinder for Savage Worlds. So what do you think? Were you thrown for a loop, episode 2? Were you expecting the king to be killed? Riots in the streets? Fires? Windows being broken? Neighbor against neighbor? And in the middle of it all, who do we have? Gagarin, Udafira, Margot, and Gavin. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing. Nothing. How dare you even think that? So, Gadrin Lamb has been put down. This man who had harmed each and every one of the PCs. At long last, they have their justice. And come to find out, it was a ghost that sent them on the mission to get said justice. So there's that. Yeah. They met the queen. Something you could boast about. How many people can say they met the queen? And now, apparently, they're on their way to Citadel Bolshevik to become agents of the Korvosan Guard. I feel safer already. So without further ado, let's see what's going to happen now. So, when we last left off, you were getting a royal escort by the Korvosan Guard from the castle to Citadel Bolshevik, the base of operations of the Korvosan Guard, at the behest of the Queen herself. When you got there, you found the place with a skeleton crew, not a robust number of guards here and there and everywhere. There were two very nervous-looking guards at the entrance. And then when your escort left you at the door and turned to head back to the castle, one of those two nervous men led you inside and introduced you to Field Commander Cressida Croft. The Queen sent word. You are heroes.
Well, don't get taken away with it. You just happened to the right place at the right time.
No.
No?
We'll take the praise.
Oh.
We're heroes.
She's a hero.
Well, one advantage you have on me is you have been out on the streets. You know exactly what's going on out there and how bad it truly is. Our guard is spread perilously thin. If this were a wall, we've got many, many holes. And with an uprising such as this, there are certain things, certain situations having individuals wearing the livery of the Corvosan Guard might not be the best thing in the world to have. Individuals such as yourselves, on the other hand, who have no ties to the Guard, or the castle, or the Queen, can be most useful and get things done that others cannot. I have to admit, I don't know about the rest of you, but this is killing me looking outside those windows and seeing the city tear itself apart. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever the Queen may be, whatever anyone may think of her, we have to maintain order or things are going to get a lot worse. So, I would very much like to retain your services as agents of the Guard. You will, of course, be well compensated for these services, if you agree. The tasks could be anything and everything, to be quite honest, but as I said, sometimes having someone bearing the appearance of the Royal Guard is not going to help matters. If there's a powder keg, that could very well light the fuse.
Uh-huh.
Is there a problem?
Well, I mean, if you're looking for independent troubleshooters to help all of Corvosa, then I'm in, and I'm excited to be a part of the team. However, if you're looking for undercover snitches and things of that nature,
I need no spies.
Okay, because I'm not good with that.
No, that is not what I need.
I mean,
I'm certainly good with the coin.
Really?
And I'm good with the idea that we would be helping keep order, whatever, I guess. But at some point, will we be recognized for our good work? Because it's really why we do it.
It's my understanding that it was the Queen herself who sent you here, so it would seem that you have been recognized.
Publicly?
Think banners.
Banners, yeah, names written on.
And lots of potatoes.
You had
a
my
boy.
word.
Well, more. Your opinion doesn't really. Never mind.
You have my word. When these troubling times are behind us, I will see to it personally that each of you is recognized as you should be.
All right.
And potatoes.
I'm sorry?
And potatoes.
Yeah, that is a deal breaker, actually.
What is a potato?
We require a barrel of potatoes as payment.
We hate to drive such a hard bargain, but
You wish to be paid in potatoes.
I get paid in potatoes.
that's on top of.
a per diem.
Just him.
He likes his carbs.
Having come from a life outside of the Guard originally, I can appreciate individuality and unique takes and perspectives. I can arrange for a barrel of
The Garden Inn!
excellent.
One last thing.
Yes.
Since we don't want to pay taxes
I'm sorry.
ever again. Can that be made to happen?
Let's table that particular subject for another time, shall we?
It's a nice table. It's really nice. So we'll just leave it. You know what? We'll put a pin in it right there. That's a good one.
Excellent.
We'll get back to that. I don't think we're hero enough to not pay taxes yet.
Not yet, but we'll get there.
All right.
I have no doubt.
As you were saying.
As agents of the Guard, I can provide you with a place to stay, rest your head here. But if you're from the city, no doubt you probably have homes of your own. The difference being that this place, for a fact, would be safe.
While my home is obviously amazing and very well furnished, I wouldn't turn down that offer.
Very good. If you'll come with me, she'll lead you out of her office across the courtyard to you're guessing are the barracks, because once she pushes the door open, there are cots all along the walls. Each has its own footlocker. You have your pick.
Oh, I've got a place. I'm good. I'm solid. Thank you though. Appreciate it. It's a lovely cot.
It's better than the closet.
I'm gonna pick one up.
I mean, maybe, once you come out of the closet, you'll see that it's a really nice room that you can go in and out of all the time.
Is there a second exit in this barracks?
Perfect.
Far end of
More
the,
than adequate.
room there. To begin with, I need intel, so I would like simply for all of you to do what you do best. Live your lives, roam the city, and just let me know of any items of interest you believe need to be addressed by the guard.
I have one. Half price happy hour at Fresh Brew. Only for God.
That's very Are you are you the proprietor of said establishment?
I work for Queen.
Of course. Would someone care to explain?
No.
I take cot.
I prefer you leave the cot here, though you may lay upon the cot and sleep here at your leisure,
I lay on cot at Fresh Brew.
but not any of these. These must remain here.
You have lots of cots.
We keep this cot here for you in case you need to stay here.
Oh,
So this will be yours at the barracks.
I'll leave cot here. You sleep on cot.
I'll pick the cot next to his cot.
Oh, thanks, Shalia. Very well.
Is she wearing a ring?
She's not. She's wearing crimson chainmail, short dark hair, very attractive. You're guessing mid-20s maybe?
She's not so great.
What race? I mean,
Human.
not that it really matters
Human.
to Gavin, but okay, cool. What? I'm all for mountain climbing. It's all good.
So if you'll excuse me, I will leave you to what you must do. If you want to report back to me from time to time when I have a legitimate mission for you, I will let you know.
So nothing right now?
Not at the
I
moment.
mean, nothing, there's nothing too small.
As I said, I need intel. You've been on those streets. I need to know exactly what's happening out there.
Anything picked up?
No.
Groceries?
That may actually prove to be a problem eventually, and it could be an item to investigate. I'm hearing word of strikes, of course, the riots. We could be facing an epidemic food crisis.
Maybe you pay workers more and they no strike. And I take this cot.
Leave the cot.
I'm leaving the cot for you and for the workers.
Thank you.
You are very shiny, but I thought you were a man.
Okay, so you let us know when you have something.
I will, yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Potatoes,
Where?
fresh brew.
Let's go.
Okay, she
Nice
turned,
making your acquaintance.
and yours.
I'm Gavin.
I look forward to working with each of you.
Ooh. I mean, personally, there's anything you ever need. You just need to reach out with a hand, and I'll take it.
Roll persuasion.
A shiny man hand. And I take the cot.
Leave the cot.
And I leave the cot.
Holy crap.
Oh, it's a lousy 5.
With her 16, she is laser focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, I'm not going to burn a Benny just yet. It's too early. It's
Be
worth
sure-
it. It's worth it.
Be sure to check in every morning, please. She walks off.
Every morning. For breakfast is what she meant. I'm sure.
I don't think she's sleeping in
mention
these cots
penis.
with you.
Well, not with everybody around. I mean, ooh.
Now, unless
Kinda
there's
half like-
something in
I understand that you're in the
particular,
performance art, but I am not. I assure you.
unless there's something in particular any of you wish to do, I'm going to fast forward things about a week.
I would like to see about getting the Gobblegut's head taxidermied so that it will be preserved instead of start rotting. And then I would like to, and I don't know the level of magic that we're dealing with yet, like how high, to see about maybe getting enchanted so that we can put a drink on its tongue, and when somebody reaches a hand in, it will try to come down.
So you're trying to maim your customers.
If you get it, you get a free drink. We can dull the teeth down. It's more of a game.
Are you having them sign some kind of release or
Do I
something?
need to do that?
I mean,
is that a thing?
for liability purposes.
It's something I'll
maybe.
consider then.
Okay.
Do you have representation?
I'm just looking out for your interests here, buddy.
Thank you. That's nice.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Because really, as long as the Fresh Brew is open, I have a place to perform. So.
It's true. Yeah, you go on a date. After the jugglers.
The taxidermist is not a problem, given the current situation in the city.
That's a problem.
He has a wide open.
Oh.
Well, he's wide open.
Sweet.
Yeah. The magic would be a specialty bit of magic. You'll have to search around for that, but given that the academy is located here within the walls of Corvosa, it should not be that difficult.
All right. I'll start spreading the word of what I'm looking for.
All right. So the city, the riots continue. It calms down a bit, but you're still looking at she. Thanks, Gagarin. Thanks for that. She was spot on. Workers are striking. As I mentioned to you last game, stevedores on the docks are refusing to do anything. There's no one to load and unload the merchants' wagons or check them as they come in the walls, so they're stuck outside. So a lot of them are just turning around and heading to other places to sell their wares. So everything is suddenly becoming scarce. Food, drink, typical services. And you've got looting happening, destroying storefronts. Anyone that has any kind of gripe, they're using this as an excuse to vent that. So the city is definitely wild. Not as wild. You don't have too many. I won't say you don't have any. You don't have too many gangs walking the street, but there is enough of that. So a week later, having reported such things to Cressida Croft, the field marshal.
Every day I'm there with the report. In the morning.
And every morning, you just kind of get a nod, a thank you, and not much else. This time, on the other hand,
I am water. You're a mountain. I will erode you down. It might take millennia, but eventually you'll be sand in my hand.
Is anyone else uncomfortable with that?
It felt rhymy and poetic.
does he, the two of you aren't.
Oh no. No.
Are you? No.
So,
Different lifestyles.
Different tastes, I would say. Yeah.
I know.
I am like honey. She is like a wet penny.
Interesting analogy. Okay. As you've no doubt seen, the guard is spread perilously thin, and it's getting worse. Many are leaving their posts. They're concerned about their friends, their family, more so than they are the city. And I get it. I understand that. Yet not all of these deserters have family.
Oh.
Some of them are simply using these riots as an excuse for personal gain. One in particular is named Varric Van Casterkin. He's worse than just a lone deserter. He's convinced a small group of his fellow guards that the Queen is going to ruin the city. Whether she does or doesn't is not the point. Right now, we've got a citywide crisis on our hands, and I need all of my guards working with me, not against me. The deserters, it's worse than a lost resource. It's like an infection. If you don't take care of it, that infection will spread. I can't afford to pull any of my other patrols off duty to deal with Van Casterkin, and I'd rather not expose any of them to him anyway. or this talk of secession. Again, he's like an infection. Nor do I want some overly patriotic guard deciding he needs to be put down and killing him on the spot. We don't need murder in the streets.
Or a martyr.
Or that, yes. I need impartial, skilled talent. You.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for talent, you found it.
Obviously. Van Casterkin and his followers have holed up in an abandoned butcher's shop up in Northgate. It's a place called All the World's Meat.
I love that place.
You know for a fact the place had been closed down for a better part of a year. The owner could not pay his taxes and was put in debtor's jail.
It
And there he died.
crushed me when they went out of business. It was the best place to get duck fat. Oh, so good.
All the World's Meat. I need you there.
All right.
Try to avoid killing any deserters if you can, but if you must, they've brought it on themselves. I would prefer it if you could bring Van Casterkin to me alive.
No disintegration.
I'd like to interrogate him. But if he makes that impossible, his body will do just as well. And finally, if you could find out why he deserted, that'd be good to know too. Yes, Gavin?
Did he stay on the premises before he left? Did he have a cot? You know where he stayed? I mean, maybe your cot was next to his cot.
He was a sergeant of the watch. He took all of his belongings.
So he left nothing behind? Do we have an abstract number of how many guards' ears he might be in right now?
Best guess, 4, 5.
What is so many?
4 or 5?
So many.
Yes.
Is Potato Boy up to the task?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I mean
Well,
elements of it, absolutely.
we do probably need to ask, you said the body would be acceptable if we can't bring him alive, but what about just the head?
We'll work it out.
There's 500 gold in it for you. If
Excuse
you
me?
bring him 500 gold in it for you if
I
you
heard that.
bring him back alive.
Heard that. That's-
Half that if he's dead.
And
Oh,
how much?
it's less.
How much for just the head? Just so we're clear, because I just feel like
Probably best just to know.
just to know.
The head alone would mean he's dead. So you would get half, 250 gold.
That's less than 500, Gargan.
They don't
But we
want the
get
whole
caught.
body.
We can't get caught. We got badges, right? You guys get a badge? Do we get a badge?
No, you mean like a bed, like a
Oh,
cot.
a cot.
He
Oh, I
wants
thought you
the
meant
cot.
as in getting caught. It's very different.
We get caught.
Well, you already have a cot. That's over here.
I'm
We
confused.
get a writ, a badge, a letter with a stampy thing on it that says, "Hey, we've got the right to incarcerate you." Something like that.
Is that necessary?
I did not think so.
I don't kill Gangan Lamb. I not send him up in the rafters. He went there himself. I'm not caught.
All right, well, we gotta go. World's Meat Market, got it. Love that place. See, maybe they've got some leftover duck fat.
To the meat market.
To the meat market.
We are doing legal stuff.
Yes, this time, yes.
All the time, yes.
Garden, no criminal. Shiny man.
It's a lady.
Taking this cot.
Leave the cot.
Garden wants a cot.
Leave the cot. Leave it.
If you take the cot, you'll get caught, and that will be an issue later on.
Garden, not criminal.
There you go. It's not. It's really not. All right.
Ma'am, should we do a background check on those 4?
Pretty sure that's not necessary. Gotta go.
All you really need to do is just ask Sabina, I mean, she'll vouch.
She's like shiny soul. Very much prettier than you.
Roll persuasion, please.
You can do it. That's on page 128, and I have to roll something to give you some kudos awards to maybe get a +1.
I'd like to spend some of my free time trying to teach him commands.
I get an 18 on my thing, that's right, so you should get a +2.
Okay, well then that's a 7
Oh, yeah.
for persuasion. Oh no.
Really? All right then. Cressida and this man who was whispering to her head off out to the courtyard.
Oh, we should get going now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a close one. She almost find out we murdered him.
There's a guy with a wheelbarrow.
What? Too bad it's not the meatball vendor. Oh, those are my meatballs.
That poor guy.
I can
All
never
right.
forgive him.
All he wanted out of life was to sell his
He got
meatballs.
everything all nice and
Instead he
neat.
got a giant dead spider on his cart. That's just wrong.
Here we go.
Can we, where's payroll paid out in, for the Citadel? How's the Sergeant of the Arms receive his funds for, how does he get paid? Where do I go?
Monthly it would come in and it'd be given to him by Field Commander Croft.
Oh, all right. Is there paperwork on that somewhere?
Who are you asking?
I'm going to go find the file clerk, and I am going to go out of my way to make friends with that guy, or girl, or whatever. Excuse me. Are you the file clerk?
Yes.
Currently looking we're looking to acquire some information regarding a soldier.
Got many of those?
I would imagine. This one in particular, you got paperwork or anything on Sergeant Varick? Sergeant Varick.
Deserter, that one. He deserted.
Yep. I was wondering, do we have an address on file for any information for him? Second of kin?
Address? Stay in the barracks.
All right, well, I mean, does he, if he died, is there a will paid out? Is there some kind of sum of money to pay to a widow?
Didn't have any family, that one.
So no family.
No.
All right. And no children that we know of.
I
No-
mean, they
no
get around,
dependents?
so, who knows?
All right, okay. So lived in the barracks, no family. Got it. All right.
Do you know anything about him?
Who's asking?
Me?
What do you want to know? Better yet, why you want to know?
Ooh,
I'm going to suggest you just answer the question.
he's got moves. Let's see how.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see how he plays this.
What you gonna do, little lady?
I'm gonna bash your face in!
Roll intimidation.
That was my point. So, one more thing. It says intimidating D12 plus 1 over here. Is that, she was saying that was my max, but my
Yeah.
racial ancestry?
Because you started off, I believe, with a D4 and the intimidation
Okay.
skill. So that made your max, instead of a D12, you could boost it all the way up eventually to a D12 plus 1.
Okay.
Your
You
strength
started
is...
at an
So,
extra
but I
point.
could do an 8 plus 1 though, right? Because I have an 8 and not a 10. Is that
The
correct?
plus 1 doesn't count until... That's
the
another,
max.
that's another
Okay.
advance far down the road.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll this too. So, I think it's worth it. I got a 6 and a 5.
Come on, little lady. I'm like, oh my God! I mean, I got paperwork I need to be doing. What? You know, get that thing away from me. It's drooling all over the papers.
Yeah. Just the information, please.
What do you want?
The information.
Big
What are the
Castrigan.
papers?
He's I don't know, he's in his 20s. A good-looking fella. A pretty sharp guy with a bow. That's all I know.
Sharp with a bow.
Who was his number two? Who was
I
his
didn't have a
very-
number two. He kept to himself. He didn't like he'd go off, and I think he had a little side something, you know. 'Cause he didn't go up on himself.
What about you two? Were you too close?
What? No.
Are you sure?
I don't think you want to lie to us.
I don't know. That's all I know. Why does he smell like potatoes?
We'll be the ones asking questions around here.
Anything else, Gavin?
Make sure you get all the information you need, okay?
You can see Cressida, Field Marshal Cressida, has stepped her out of her office, and she's giving you the eye, seeing as how he's looming over the financial guy here. There a problem?
Cressida, we're going to head off to All the World's Meet, but we just thought maybe you might want to question this one here.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
She wished me good luck.
My gosh, she's so into you. Gavin is thirsty. He wants a girlfriend real bad, and I'll be shocked if he finds one. Because he's, you know, as far as halflings go, he's just...
Do you think? I kind of get that impression.
Totally.
Definitely like a woman with authority.
Do we know where he used to hang out?
Are you asking financial guy?
Financial guy.
Like I said, if he wasn't here, he was on the job. He wasn't on the job, he'd dance up here. I'm telling you, got a little side piece somewhere. I'm telling you.
Do you know who it was?
Despite my obvious charms, I don't get out of these walls much, you see. So who's to say what he was getting up to?
Okay.
Hey, you got any plans a little later? Send your pet and put him in the yard, or maybe, you know. Huh?
Well, we'll see how many people I have to kill today, and then we'll figure that out.
What?
Do we have any further questions?
I,
Gentlemen?
I think I've learned a lot from
Yeah.
him.
She said kill?
Bye.
I'm impressed with his bravado, really. I mean, you know, he's got game. He's trying. I like it. I can appreciate it.
No.
All right.
All
Saying.
right. So
He's got a good job. It seems solid, steady. You could do worse.
I mean, I guess, you know, if she went for you, then yeah.
Okay, meat store.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
World's meat. Love
focus.
that place. It was so good.
Herding cats. Let's
Bacon, thick, peppered.
All the World's Meats is located on 22 Sturge Street.
Sturge Street. This is the only place where you could get well bacon. So fatty. So good.
Is that even legal?
Oh, I don't know. It was illegal on my palate. It was so yummy. Just a perfect amount of salt to make people buy more beer. It was a winner.
If you're making your way there, I need all of you to roll notice.
Boom. That's right there. It's that. It's one of these and one of these. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
4.
We're going to roll another
go. Now
die.
I forgot what the 8 looks like. Give me a minute.
Boom.
Square.
I got 4.
So you got a 4. What'd you get?
4-2.
Well, all right.
5.
8.
Wow.
Somebody's paying attention.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I never get anything good on
and
this.
then
I'm always blocking your
the
sight.
smoked turkey legs.
Yeah,
It was so good.
Must be what
Oh
it is.
man, that
It's always
place
in my
was
way.
Did they
superb.
have pigeon though?
Pigeon?
Like any good pigeon?
I don't think they did.
Oh, okay.
No, they had ostrich and penguin and chicken.
They had
and
penguin?
goose. Yep, penguin. They imported it.
As you're walking through the
Absolutely.
streets,
It was the
watching
best.
every side street and every alley for movement, sound, anything. So you're kind of on edge despite things having calmed down a bit. You all are aware of some rubble, something falling from one of the rows up above and hitting the ground near you. You hear the distinct sound of flapping wings.
I will stop and take a knee to
And I need
retie
you
my
to
boot.
roll common knowledge.
Boom. Three.
Okay. So you're bending down to
Tie my boot because I wear those out in the city, especially now. Quite comfortable. One of Elgin's last creations, so I'm very proud of them. I keep them clean. And if they don't stop, oh, hey, just a second.
He's got to tie his shoes, I guess.
There's something winged around us.
Okay.
We're being followed by something wingy.
Like a penguin?
Not penguins. No.
And right then, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 demonic looking, if you can imagine the body of, say, a monkey, but without fur, leathery skin instead, cat yellowy eyes, pointed ears, and bat-like wings, imps come soaring out of the sky, attacking you. What you know is the Academy, as I mentioned, is here housed within Corvosa. The Academy is where if you're going to be a wizard, you go there, if you can, and you can survive. One of the tests for summoners is to summon something. Imps are easiest to summon. So many students choose to summon imps. And then instead of sending them back from whence they came, they just kind of leave them. So
Summoning
they've
101.
taken to living up in among the crooks and crevices of the rooftops of the different buildings. So Corvosa has let loose drakes to hunt them down. So when in the general area of the Academy, if you were to look up, you could very well see drakes chasing after imps. And apparently the riots of late have really worked the imps up because now they're attacking you.
Damn wizards!
Never call up what you can't put down.
Gavin gets a 4 of hearts. Margot gets a 5 of hearts.
I gotta call them imps.
9 of clubs for Udafira. Joker for
Yay!
Gagarin.
We win!
7 of hearts for the
Onward.
imps.
Mission complete.
So we get bonies, bennies.
Wow.
I already
I was
have
gonna say bonus,
Bonies.
and then I was like Benny, and then it just came out
Bonnie,
wrong.
Benny.
You're welcome.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And so with the Joker, you can go at any time you wish during the round. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna swipe them all.
They are coming largely at once. It is possible.
Okay, that's
Be an attack roll. Normally a sweep is -2, but because of your trademark weapon, it'll be a -1.
-1. Okay, so that's at 6 attacks.
No, it's a single attack roll.
Single attack.
That
hit
goes
'em
against
all.
all of them. Yep.
These things are toast.
Perhaps.
Because I'm gonna Benny up if I have to.
What the?
All right, you do what you got to do.
What is that? What's that little red thing? I guess is that an imp?
It looks like today's creatures that are attacking. I think it's a pterodactyl. I don't know.
Rawr.
Oh, he's dead.
Looks
Just
like
like these guys are gonna be. Okay. Fighting is a 12. 11.
Is that minus the 1?
No, that's just what he
10.
rolled.
It still seems good.
10.
Well, congratulations. That's a hit with
Yay.
a raise on all of them.
Bonus!
Oh my god. So I get this or this.
What's your maul do?
A 10. No, yes, a 10.
And your strength is a die 12?
Yes.
So it's a die 12, the die 10, and a die 6 for the raise.
I wish we could do this all the time.
We'll just always get a raise.
Yeah, a 10, a 5, and a 3.
Oh, all right then.
18. Watch this!
So from your vantage, down on one knee, these things come swooping in, claws out, fangs dripping, and they just have that look in their eye. They want to pick the flesh from your bones. Each of you is going through your head various moves. Okay, if I roll here, I can stab upward. Maybe if I get over here, I can sling with a stone. If I hit him just right with a spell. But before any of that, you hear,
Watch this!
and suddenly there's a sound of as that maul creases through the air, and one by one, it's now raining upon you, raining the blood of imps.
Gagarin been practicing!
It's not on the boots!
It's just a he follows through and actually puts a hole in the cobbles on the ground. Oops. And if you can imagine, just built up bodies of imps on the end of that.
That's great.
You've got imp blood all over you. There are a few onlookers. And then right then you hear more flapping of wings and drakes circle. Like buzzards almost. And they see that there is nary a living imp to be found here. And they disperse and head elsewhere.
Good job,
We're
Gagargan.
gonna have to fight them.
Very nice.
Everyone is now in doorways, looking out of shutters. Hey! Is he friendly?
Yeah, if you're not an imp.
I know him. Oh, I was called one by my mom when I was little. But I know him.
He's even more friendly if you've got a potato.
A what?
A potato.
Hey, Maisel, you got any potatoes? I don't care to make a potato. Hey, Megan. There you go. Potato.
Okay, let's catch it.
You catch it in the air. It's a good sized potato.
Mission accomplished. Maul on shore.
You see that? I like a bite in the head of it. I like a bite in the head of it. Yeah. An imp is what it was. He bite in the head of it. Hey, Tater Man, good job, eh?
Long live the queen!
I don't know about all that, but yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, Tater Man, we got places to be.
Yeah.
So it's only a few blocks after that, you find your way to 22 Sturge Street. And then you see the sign. Sign bearing an image of a fat, smiling cow hanging above the entrance to the shop. The door is open.
Oh, a happy cow!
Oh, happy cows taste the best.
So happy to be eaten.
Happy cow!
It's early morning, so actually, there's a bit of a line.
Ooh.
And there's a plate glass front window, display window. You can see selections of meat laid out.
I thought they'd closed.
This place not closed.
New management. Well, get in line.
And you see people coming out with bundled packages of meat.
Nice. Well, let's get in on this.
Everyone roll notice, please.
Boom.
Ooh.
Ugh.
9.
2. Good job on the 9.
I gotta get out from behind you.
You Everyone in line, everyone coming out of that building. They look to be, how to put this delicately? Poor. The lower rungs of society. Each of you, even Gagarin, are a step up.
Wow. Okay.
Even you.
Yeah, get in line, what are you gonna do?
We get in line.
Yeah.
Well, we take a real good look. What's actually in the window? Once we get up to the window to look in. Because nothing's coming off the boat still, right? I mean, I got a little halfling gig going on.
There is a side livery pin. It's fenced in, but if you peek through, you can see there's a couple of cows in there. There's a pig rooting around in some mud.
Okay.
So they've got some animals.
You know what, you guys? I feel like maybe we should hang back for a bit. I want to make sure. I want to watch as people kind of cycle in and out of this
Hands on
place.
windows. Face.
Make sure that everyone who
We're
goes
that
in
close.
Comes out.
comes out.
I'm like,
He apparently is.
Yeah.
kid
Okay.
in the candy store.
You're
I'm there
you're
with you.
steaming up
Oh yeah.
the glass, and you see a guy behind the counter. He's got chainmail on. He's got an apron over it. He's got a big droopy mustache. He looks up at you, scowls, nods at you, and another guy suddenly steps into view behind the display.
These cows no happy?
He's inside, so he can't. People in line are like, "Don't ruin this! Get out of here!"
Gagarin, come on.
Could be bad meat.
Any meat's better than nothing. It's free, ain't it?
Any meat? Are you sure?
Not all of us are also hoity-toity that we can turn down free meat. I got family to feed.
Excuse you, I live in the shingles. I know.
Do you know?
No need to be rude here. I'm just trying to make sure.
How much time in the shingles did you have to use to apply all this?
I mean, I've been there in the morning. When
She take
when
3
he calls
hours.
it.
She's all day.
It's a
Good
long
point.
time. Yeah, it's a minute.
He is right.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
breakfast's
long.
usually cold. Your coffee is the second thing I brew every morning.
Why is it free?
I'm not gonna.
But it does. It
Look a
looks
gift
good.
horse
I mean,
in
you
the
do a
mouth.
good job. It's not like
Who's the
sloppy.
gift horse?
You can see that the effort went in.
Times like these, it's free. I'm not gonna question that.
Oh, it's definitely man meat.
It could be long pig.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's giving you free meat? Free and meat don't go together in the same sentence, so I guess if you're hungry, but there's no way. I'll just eat some leaves.
It's the Cowhammer boys.
The cow hammer boys
Cow hammer
in so poorly on so many different levels.
boys.
Are you certain that everyone who comes here leaves with what they came here for? Or just, yeah.
Who are you?
We're here for meat.
We're hungry. We just want to make
Obviously.
sure it's quality.
Yeah, obviously.
She is Margot and Gavin. You Fadira. She kill another gnome. Stabbed him. She'll stab you.
No, she won't.
Should
No.
never do
No,
such
no.
a horrible thing.
I don't truck with murderers.
We're not, no. It
what if
was
I
a
had free meat?
euphemism.
Or
The line moves up.
differism.
She moves in. A guy, the one who did this to you from the other side of the window, steps out of the doorway. All right,
Hi.
piss off.
What?
We're here for meat.
That's not very friendly.
And he looks at you. No, meat's not for you.
What? I mean, we
I was just told it
lifted
was free.
these fineries off of nobles, off of the queen's nobles.
I got boots.
I know. I mean, seriously, like,
I thought it was free. I was standing in all this line for all this time. I thought it was free. Is that not the case?
Not for you.
Not for me. Is there some kind of requirement?
Piss off.
All right. I think he wishes us to go urinate in a different alley.
I'm gonna turn around and put Giggles' eye patch on. But I'm Giggles!
Oh boy.
I want meat!
Gotta take that
he
away
falling
from
for
him. Gotta be, it's been a week.
said it was
It's gotta be
free,
maggoty and
so-
nasty by now. The smell coming off of it. It's disgusting.
I get his flail out.
Look, he doesn't like to be denied meat or food of any kind, really. That's all we're here for.
I wait all day in line.
Funny. I just now saw you for waiting all day.
Maybe you know see well. Elgin blind.
Why are you really here?
Elgin was blind.
We're here for meat. Look, I don't know how to tell you this any other way. We heard there was free meat here.
I don't know how to tell you any other way. I said piss off.
And I told you we're not
And I
leaving.
grow weary of repeating myself.
Maybe we should leave.
What he doesn't
Margo.
grow weary of is giving out free meat.
What are the other people doing in line?
They're actually... You're gonna ruin it! Get out of here!
Oh, they're haggling us or whatever heckling us.
All right. I'm going to step out of line.
Guess we'll go get our meat somewhere else.
Come on,
Take off the eye
Gagarin.
patch, put it up, the flail up. This disguise is terrible.
It's not your best. That's for sure, buddy. I've seen
One
better.
day it will work.
Oh,
You'll
sorry.
think I'm Giggles.
Obviously, got to select clientele. We're not it. Got it.
He steps back inside.
Oh, he's gone. We can go back in line now.
That's not the way it works, Gagarin.
No, I think we should,
Yeah, we were really close to fisticuffs and violence, and these innocent civilians might have been, they would have got in the way and got hurt.
Come closer to me.
I'm concerned they're getting hurt anyway.
Come closer to me when we walk. Bird people will get to.
Oh, all right. Thanks, buddy. Plus, I'm
I
gonna.
think they're Geiger's bird people.
Oh, well, it's been a long time since I've heard anything from him. Hopefully, he's doing all right.
What if he came
I worry
here to
about
get
Geiger
meat?
every
Didn't
day.
leave.
Should we go around and see if we can
Yeah.
scope out?
Well, I was thinking maybe this evening when there's not a bunch of
wanna wait?
civilians. Yeah, wait till they close.
Sneak
and-
in, yeah.
Otherwise, these locals who, good or bad, they don't want them involved in a riot or something. So
We're not good at sneaking in though.
You're not good at sneaking in. We're working on it. We practice. Practice sneaking.
I think you know it. You're no good at sneaking in.
I think she's probably very good at sneaking in.
I've heard things.
We go to factory, try to sneak in. They catch us.
Okay, good point. Good point.
We go to dock, and Giggles find us.
Giggles found you.
Yeah, I didn't find her. The guy that almost gutted her like a fish at the bottom of the stairs, he found her.
Maybe
but
I know good at
not
sneaking
Giggles.
either. Maybe we just go in and make Happy Cow sad.
All right, yeah, let's do that tonight. When the sun
Okay.
goes down, it'll be less hot, less humidity. Yeah, I think that's
Is
We
there,
got a plan.
is there a place in the area that we can inconspicuously kind of keep an eye on the building, kind of watch the comings and goings without alerting them that we're around?
There is a tavern one street over called Here Be Dragons.
Do they have outside seating?
Or maybe
Only if you want to buy your beverage and sit outside on the street.
It does make it a little harder to keep an eye on them if we're a street away. So,
I like to stay someplace close by.
how tall are the buildings around here?
This one actually has a second story.
The actual cow place does? Mm-hmm. Okay. Across the street?
Most of the buildings are two-story.
And are they all?
There is what once was a inn, long since boarded up,
Really?
and it's about half a block down on the other side of the street.
well, let's go to the inn.
Margo? I couldn't agree more. Love it.
Full
you can
of really
see,
good ideas.
as I said, it's long been boarded up. It's someone has already graffitied it. The king is dead. Hang the queen. Long live the queen. Love the queen. Me and the queen.
Wait, how's the Me and the Queen look? Is that good graffiti or is that bad graffiti? I'll try to cover that one up.
I'll just tear off the boards and
Well,
let
not all
everybody
the boards. Leave some of them so they can't see us from the windows.
in. And did she tell me in time? I don't know.
You already had hands on and were ripping when she was like,
Okay.
Is there a back door?
It too is boarded up, but yes.
Let's go around to the back door, buddy.
Seems reasonable.
The back area, grass, weeds are, for you, about thigh high. For the rest of you, it's like over your heads.
Should have brought a machete.
I'll
Didn't
make
know he was
sure
going
it's-
into the
I'll
jungle.
go first and make sure it's safe for him. Make sure there's no flying.
Let him step on the grass.
Follow in his footsteps.
Killer birds. Monkey birds.
So following him as he's,
Yeah, we'll just jump from.
Now, before everything happened, but how's this neighborhood? What are we looking at here?
neighborhood has seen better times.
Okay, so there's a chance for a revitalization program to come in and, revitalize. Is what I'm hearing.
Maybe some federal funding.
Yes,
pouring in.
yes, the Queen is going to want to get some businesses up and running.
Can
and I'm
we,
sure there's going to be some.
Can we talk about this inside?
Okay, just,
I take it you're ripping boards off.
Absolutely. Once I know they're not.
How many stories is it?
Attacked by flying monkeys.
2 stories, 2 stories, okay, good.
After some, actually the wood is somewhat old anyway, so it's not coming off with the nails, it's just breaking.
Oh.
So you're looking around waiting, no one seems to care. The state of the neighborhood is very run down, and as you could see from the clientele of all the world's meat, those who live around here are on very hard times as well. Snapping boards, no one cares. So with the board snapped away, you're able to push the door open. Rats and a few other things scurry from the light.
Well, there goes dinner.
There's is that a cat? Skeleton of something on the floor by the door. A lot of webs, a lot of dust. But beyond that, it's fairly empty. It looks as though most of the furnishings were stripped out.
So general square footage, what am I seeing here?
I mean, at one time, it was a fairly large inn
Okay.
with full kitchen.
How's the hearth?
Actually, that's very well built.
It's a good sign. They built the fireplace
The
right.
hearth was designed to
That's
heat
good.
that common room, so it's
Are you
large.
thinking of relocating?
Well, I mean, I don't own the Fresh Brew. I'm just a manager. One of these days, I would like to own my own establishment. And, this is, I'd like to buy the Fresh Brew, but
And we gotta get
Yeah.
that 500 gold first.
yeah, but
What's this? Do the stairs look safe enough for Biggie here to go up?
Again, when this place was built, it was built
Solid.
well.
It's got good bones.
Okay. So I'd like to go upstairs and see if we can get a good vantage point
Yeah.
where we can kind of keep an eye on the.
I'll stay at the bottom of the
butchery.
stairs. Watch their backs.
The upstairs rooms, again, glass all broken out, windows haphazardly boarded up, so rain has gotten in here, and the floors are a little uneven and warped the closer you get to the actual windows, but yes, you have a clear view to all the world's meat. You can see there's still people running up to get in line for their free meat.
Okay. Are we seeing the same people come out with meat that we had seen in line? Mm-hmm. Okay. So doesn't appear that they're keeping those people.
That's good.
But the question is where are they getting all the meat to feed all of these people if everyone is striking? So either he has something going on at the dock or at the gates or wherever where he's able to still keep it coming in, or he's getting it from someplace
yeah,
else.
but even if he can get it coming in, I've already reached out for some black market type materials for the bar, and you don't give it away.
Yeah, for free.
Varric is not Robin Hood, so
Not
something
maybe
is
not
going
yet.
on.
Maybe he's trying to Win loyalty.
Oh, absolutely. But he's not doing it with quality meat. That's
It
not
doesn't have to be
happening.
quality.
I understand, but
I'll yell up
like,
the stairs
I don't believe
a
it's
little
coming
bit.
from the docks
Probably
unless it's
man
coming
meat.
from dock workers.
Probably man meat.
It might be.
All right,
We
well,
don't
I
know.
gotta. You want to take the first watch here?
Yeah, I'll take the first watch.
Here's a piece of chalk.
Because we're watching till what?
Every time you see something that looks like a guard and not a thing, just make a notch, and that way we get a head count of how many people might be
Oh, how many
working
different
there.
guards? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I have my own chalk,
Oh, well, thanks.
so I got my chalk. So I'll make a little list on the wall there
Good guard, have no chalk.
until we're just switch out until nightfall.
Yeah.
And see how busy it is once
Yeah,
it
I
gets
think
to
so.
nightfall,
That sounds good.
or until they close.
By about noon, maybe a little after, you're noticing the few people going, the people coming in and going are fewer. And then finally, the last person you see come out isn't laden with the same amount of packages as everyone else was. He's only got a couple, fairly small. And then the next person that comes, and then from this point, and there's too much glare, you can't see through that window. The next person you see come in, very shortly after, turns around and leaves with nothing in their hands. So it would seem
Okay.
they're
so,
out of meat for the day.
all right. So first shift was very much shorter than I thought. It appears that they are maybe out of meat. How many guards did, or guard-looking-ish, anybody wearing chainmail in a butchery? What?
No one came out.
So I couldn't see anyone 'cause from the globe. I know
No.
we're not real close, but
And how many? And that was a 2-story building, so they could barracks upstairs if they needed to. We don't know how many people he's got involved. He said he was hanging around with a
no,
couple.
anybody wearing chainmail and an apron is
Yeah,
up to
that's a
something.
little suspect. I agree. So, you've got a way with words. Not-
I do.
Not the kind that rhyme.
Gavin had
But,
given me a piece of chalk, so I was
you know,
spending the entire
you've
time
dealt with
making
stuff,
pictures
and
of
from what I've,
potatoes
you know,
and
little time we spent
malls,
together, I've
and
got a
everyone's
general
found
impression. You know how to spin a
alligators
good
all
yarn. If we do something bad to Varric,
Sorry.
and I look at Gagargan, so when we do something bad to Varric, we're going to have to spin this so that he is a bad, bad man, and that we're not. Because the free
Right.
meat wagon's going to end, I've got a feeling. So
yeah.
if you can start coming up with something that we can start putting some whispers around about Varric so that when it goes away, people won't come with pitchforks after us or the queen, that'd be great.
One thing you notice from your vantage point is the fact that it's not just a storefront. This is a whole, it's about 90 feet in length, 50 feet in width. That's not counting the shed
Big ass building.
or the livery. So you're gonna guess the whole shebang. They slaughter them, they prepare them, everything is in that structure. And then
Okay.
it's much smaller for the second story. So there's no telling what's up there, but given the size of the place, there's no telling how many people could actually be in there.
okay. So here we are, middle of the day, nice and bright. They're out of meat. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I don't. Everything in all of Corvosa is on edge, but I don't know that a few hours is going to make a world of difference. So I'm all for waiting for dusk at least. If
What is our
not,
plan exactly with this man?
Well, we want to try to bring him back alive, so we're going to need to basically trap him, right?
You don't want to just knock on the door and try to talk to him? I mean, you guys both. Yep.
I'm all for it. I don't know that he loves me, but I think he could get to like me. But
He doesn't even know you.
well, I mean, to know me is to like me.
But I'm worried if we knock on the door, we'll encounter the same people that turned us away earlier today.
Well, but this time we're not asking for free meat, so I didn't know if it would be. I'm open to whichever you guys think is best.
Well, there's a nonviolent approach to get him to come back around and bring his men and, you know, turn his cold heart warm and gooey without ripping it from his chest, then I think that's probably the best way to go.
I just didn't know if it would come across as more, or not as nice if we come after dark,
Sure.
kind of thing.
So far, we haven't been able to learn anything about the man. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing. There's no family, so we can't check on any of that. No address, so we can't go snoop through his stuff. The few men that he's with are probably holed up with him right now, so we're probably not going to be able to separate him. And if we did, I think they would take that as a hostile act. So, I mean...
No one's coming and going, so
I'm gonna fall asleep.
we're just going to assume that they're there and they're probably all staying there, or at least staying there longer than noon.
Yeah, I think we have to still wait a little while.
Okay.
Let them get comfortable in there if they're doing anything. Plus, we'll watch the comings and goings. If they're done for the day delivering free meat, then perhaps they got to send somebody out to get more meat. Did we count how many yard animals they had? I saw a cow or two, and
It didn't look like enough to
Feed that many
feed
people.
as many people as
yeah.
we saw.
Plus,
but
if we go back today and those animals are still there, that's another good indication that that ain't where it's coming from.
Yeah. Or they've got to be, somebody's got to be getting them in somehow.
Yeah.
we could stay the night here, watch, through morning and
See
see.
if they get a delivery.
Yeah, see what happens in the morning. Maybe just get a better sense for what we're up against.
Good. Plus, I can check out the bones of this place. Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
guys think?
Garden's gonna roll over. We must get rest before we fight.
Okay. Who's got next shift?
I'll take next.
Okay. Then we'll let her watch until something happens.
Then we go around and start.
Or she switches out.
Yeah.
Doing some measurements by just walking things and checking out stuff and where the sun comes up
Sharpen
and
my nose.
things like that. If I'm gonna have to have a big curtain to block it out in the morning, and how many tables I think I could get in here, and where the bar would go, and definitely check out the kitchen and how many rooms.
Six on the second floor. Common room on the first floor.
It's a nice establishment. Big
Kitchen,
room.
bar,
Nice.
and you're assuming it was the innkeeper's room. It's off the bar and the kitchen. And you find yourself mentally conjuring tales. Where did that stain come from? Is that it's more like a sword nicking the wall and then the knife? That little warp right there, is that someone's initials? This whole place has a story, it definitely has character.
I like character and I like stories. All right.
You see of the 3 cows in that livery yard, you see a tall, stringy looking fellow come out, and all the cows, they're all very jittery. And he grabs one, leads it in the doors into the back area, and then closes them. But beyond that, you're not really seeing any exterior activity. People are still coming, looking in the window, going in. A couple do come out with small little packages, but for the most part, it looks like they're all out of meat.
Gavin, as you're looking around, have you found any clothes that are left?
I don't think so. This place has been pretty stripped. Even the furniture is gone. Do you mean to go pick up some stuff real quick?
I was just thinking if we could blend in a little better.
Oh, you want to look trashy?
Yeah.
That won't be hard. All right.
What?
I will get out on the streets and go find some clotheslines that might be able to be raided, or people, if they're selling stuff. But I got a feeling right now stores probably aren't doing a giant commerce in that. So find someone on the street, offer them coppers for their clothes, whatever.
You can't go around stealing people's clothes during crisis.
Oh, you're right.
Wouldn't that constitute a possible sin against
Well,
your
That
team?
seems a little extreme, buddy.
All right. Good point.
If you want to give them a little money, that's fine.
Okay.
Or buy some, or if you find some randomly on the
right.
street, but she may not like it, but you can give it to her.
Thank you, Jiminy Cricket. Good point.
And I'm the evil one.
You draw the line of stealing clothes.
Yeah. It's absurd.
Self-admitted evil one.
You
put
steal
down the
something, make
line.
it good.
All right.
Steal for poor people, it's not fair.
All right.
It's just cruel.
It's not equal opportunity.
But as you said, in these trying times, what people will give up or what they'll do for coin is... I mean, you guys got, I don't know how much stuff off of land. None of it was really coin. It was all items. Where you'd always wave that gold bar under someone's nose.
Maybe I've got some, some money. I've got a couple of gold crowns from, living life. So I'll go
We're
around.
not poor,
look around.
but just need,
We just need to look.
we
Plus,
just, we just need an outfit.
I also need to pick up word on the street. What people there's the cow puncher boys or the cow hammer boys.
Cow hammer boys.
Cow hammer boys. So I want to be that guy that's going to get the information but not be gargan about it. I'm going to be subtle and start figuring out how long this place has been here, what people know about it, the cow thing. If there's going to be another storefront, what should it carry in the neighborhood? What do people want to see? What do you think of this inn over here, by the way? And,
Give me a persuasion roll.
alrighty, let's actually make this
I
happen
went
this
with
time.
Gavin, and hopefully Margot stayed with Kugard.
Until she
I
went to
did.
sleep.
Okay.
I'll stay.
I went to sleep.
I just wanted to make sure somebody was babysitting.
And I love it.
Somebody's got to watch him.
A few hours is going back and forth.
I don't mind dropping, we'll say 3 gold coins along this whole thing as well.
Well, I'll make it a 12 then. The first thing, the Cowhammer boys. Oh, you're looking to rip someone out, are you?
I was under the impression that they were helping provide meat.
Oh yeah. But they also
They're bully boys?
they're mercenaries.
Mercenaries.
Need someone putting a beat down on them?
No, I
I
don't.
think they said 50 gold. All you gotta do is walk in and tell them you want to order off the special menu. They'll know what you're talking about. You
How many of the boys are there?
you
the
two
brothers?
looking to rough somebody up, are you?
No. Yeah, it's always good to have options, but no, of course not. How are they brothers? 2
Brothers.
of them? Or is it a whole group?
I think it's 4 or 5 of them.
4 or 5 of them? I mean, that's a good group to get a big job done if you needed a lot of people roughed up. So, I don't know. I'm looking for professionals though. If I'm gonna have something done, I want like ex-military, ex-guards, guys that really know the business, not just a bunch of yokels who are gonna go and
Oh, you seen them? Walk in there. They got them damn longbows. Got the one guy, fella's got the armor. They got the skills. You're looking to have something done. Talk to them.
All right.
Me? My damn neighbor Kachan? Mm-hmm. You poisoned my dog. So you bet your ass. As soon as I get 50 gold together, I'm walking right down to all the world's meat saying, hey fellas, I want to order off the special menu. I'm slapping my money down, and that son of a bitch is gonna get what's coming to him.
How do you know he murdered your dog?
What? Who else would have done it? He hated that dog. Always yelling at it, throwing rocks at it.
Which neighbor is it?
Kachan.
Where's he at? Which
wow.
door?
There's a son of a bitch right now. See him on the porch there, on the rocking chair,
I'll walk
smoking his
over.
pipe. Hey, what? Oh, goddamn.
Just go inside.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
Excuse me, Mr. Decayan, is it?
Kachan's the name?
Hey,
Who
nice-
be you?
I'm Gavin Underfoot. I'm looking to possibly purchase a piece of
You,
property around
you
here.
pushing religion walking around here?
I'm a purveyor of booze and entertainment.
What now? You're not
Booze.
dressed like it? I look more with that symbol you got on there. What is that? Oh, one of them. All right then, talk on.
So I'm looking at a couple of properties around here, maybe putting an inn and a bar, and I was wondering what kind of establishment that you might wish to visit. Like a calm, relaxed kind of place, or a little bit rowdy, music, live entertainment, want to, talk to the locals and see.
Ain't got much between them ears, do you, Heflin? Have you not looked around? City's going down, way down. You don't want to open no place here.
You also know what else is down? The property values. Now's the time to buy. Because eventually, whether the queen does it or the person that takes her little seat on the throne does it, somebody's going to bring it all back, my friend.
Who's going to pay them taxes, huh?
So-
You? Not people around here. Ain't got no coin to be putting on liquor.
Okay, so you don't drink. Got it. Teetotaler. That's okay. We'll serve coffee. All right. So,
I saw you talking to Shane over there.
yeah. You guys friends?
You,
neighbors?
Trucking with him, are you?
I was asking him the same questions. What kind of thing he would like, and whether he likes
Can't
ale
trust
or
him.
wine. Really? What'd he do?
A teetotaler, he is.
Oh,
Likes his ale, he does. Well, too much.
gotcha.
Heard he poisoned his dog.
Poisoned his own dog, huh?
What I hear?
Yeah.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Really?
I've seen a man so blind drunk, couldn't even walk straight. Walked into a wall once, fell down. Did I pick him up? Hell no, I didn't. I left him there and I laughed. I'd do it again.
Why would you do such a thing?
Look, fella, you live around here long enough, you walk these streets long enough, you see a lot of things. You get hard to it. You got to. You got to
Okay.
be like a stone.
A stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the wind and the rains come,
Oh, you
is
can't
a
do that.
stone gonna melt like mud? Nope.
Nope.
It's gonna stand strong. That's me. Kikayan. I stand strong. Not much goes on around here, I don't see.
Do you work around here?
Work?
Yeah.
Look at these carvings. Some damn fine work right there, isn't it?
I'll go look at it. What kind of carvings are we looking at?
Every single item, whether it be a pipe, a candle holder, something to go on your mantle, every single one of them is a nude woman.
Okay.
Fine work, you see right here.
Are they tasteful?
That would depend largely on your definition of tasteful.
So no.
How do you feel about succubi and such?
Okay. Do you have mugs or flagons that you have carved?
Behold!
Well, now, I will hold it up and inspect it.
There are a set of 6 mugs.
Okay.
The handles of each are the voluptuous forms of women. And then various, shall we say, pornographic art dictations are carved around the exterior of the mug itself. Fine work right there.
Those are interesting. Now, are they individual or is it a set?
Well, I made each one individual, but I planned on selling them as a set. Got some fine collectors, see?
Really? As I look around the neighborhood?
Tumbleweed goes by.
So I'd be curious, how much for the set?
I couldn't say I'd part with those for any less than 75 gold.
75 gold. Wow, you do think quite highly of your work. Is that a common sense roll to know value of such a thing, or is there a appraise
give me
roll
a
that I
common
would know
knowledge
about?
roll.
Common knowledge roll. All right.
Let's hope you're not stupid.
What a deal!
I get a 5. I'm okay with that.
Funny roll 2 ones.
You're right.
resist.
Like,
Take all my money.
best mugs I've ever seen.
They are fine mugs. Perhaps not. To a certain type of collector, absolutely. To the average person, if literally all you're going to be using it for is to drink from, 25 maybe.
Well, I'm interested. However, as you know, the city is falling apart. Money is hard to come by, and I am a little tight right now. But
A little tight, you're talking about buying property.
I could. Well, that's going to be on the revitalization program, sir. That's going to be loans and whatnot. But hard cash right now, coin on the barrel, I would be willing to pay 20 gold right now for the set.
20?
Right now.
That's a slap in the face, that is.
What? No, who did that? I look around. No, nobody would slap you in the face. I
Roll
would stop
persuasion.
them. Do-do-do-do. This is worth it. I really want these.
What?
Ah, man. I can't burn up all my bennies before we get going just by some cups. But damn it. I gotta have them. All right, I got a 6.
You drive a hard bargain, but all right.
Man, I am so excited to have these. I'll tell you what, do you have a card or something? I can happily send people this way. When they see these,
Card.
they're going to want to buy more of them for their own establishment.
Word of mouth, that's all I need.
Okay.
You spread the word.
I will let them know where to get it.
Every time someone drinks out of one of those, you tell them where you got it.
Well, I'll tell you what. At the Fresh Brew, we
what?
currently have a Fresh Brew. It's a small bar. We have a thing called Happy Hour, and
hell?
now we've just added the Happy Ending to Happy Hour. These are going to be the most popular drink on the menu.
You know, there was just something about the man's work, his craft. Those hands are, they're a precious commodity. They should be insured by the Queen herself. What he is able to produce, the lifelike nature, it's stunning. When I rub my hands down those mugs, it's like an electrical sensation going through every synapse. It's pretty intense. And I think that patrons are going to want to pay top dollar, not to only be able to hold in their hands a visually striking piece of art, but what we actually fill the cups with is going to quench any thirst. You know what I mean? Any thirst.
Oh my God.
So, I'm going to take all those up, get them a little pack. Thank you, sir, for the information. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Go.
Remember, don't trust him.
I don't. I go back and I go, he didn't murder your dog.
You bought his stuff?
I did. Makes good stuff. What do you do?
What?
What do you do for a living?
I am an artist.
What kind of art? Sculpture, painting, sand?
Painting.
Really? You know what? I have to get back someplace because I've taken up a lot of time. But can I come back tomorrow and take a look? Do you have a studio? I'll bring some friends.
Okay.
Thanks. Oh, and again, that guy, he's just cranky. Don't worry.
Cranky. Killed my goddamn dog.
I'm telling you, he did not. I have a way with
You fell
people.
for his spiel?
Well, I can tell you
That explains why you bought that.
he is a mediocre artist that was in need of a crust of bread.
Damn
and
right
a
he is.
handout.
You know why he
is
even
one
started
thing.
that?
But
Because of me.
but-
he saw my paintings, he
you know
thought,
what?
I can do that. Thinks he can carve it. He can't carve nothing.
It's true, but I can tell just getting a sense of you that tomorrow I'll be coming back to deal with a real artist. And that's how I can nail that he didn't kill your dog. I can tell he's a hack and you're the real thing. So I'll see you in the morning.
I am that.
Come back. Is the bar still intact at this place?
Yes.
I'll put out my cups, shine up that little portion of the bar, make it look real pretty. You guys aren't gonna believe what I found out.
Did you find clothing for me or for someone?
Turns out people weren't keen on giving that up during this horrible thing, but I found some dirt and I can fix you. That won't be a problem. Now, I did get information. There's 4 or 5 of these murder cowboys, and they're mercenaries, professional.
So many.
And for 50 gold, they murder people. Longbow specialists, it appears, but only one of them seems to have armor. So,
Okay.
at least that we know of.
Well, that's something. So do we think that's where the meat is coming from? The mysterious meat?
I still don't know about that.
I bet it's man meat.
I mean, him just giving it away at a time like this seems odd. So here's the thinking. Here's something to consider as we stew through the night. What if he is not a horrible monster? What if this guy truly believes that Corvosa's in trouble and that this is his way of dealing with it? Now, right or wrong, instead of going in and murderizing and tenderizing his flesh and then serving it to people for free,
Oh, that would be bad.
That would be disgusting. Yeah, but I think that that's what we're thinking they're doing. What if they really are doing what it appears that they're doing, and
Helping people.
I know it's crazy. I know, but there's a small chance that it could be happening. So just keep that in mind.
Well, we're just supposed to go and talk to the guy.
Exactly.
So.
But we've gone and talked to other people.
No killing.
By the way, I got some fine flagons. I can't wait for you guys to check out. These are going to be,
Flagons?
flagons. Like, you put large amounts of alcohol in or ale. Yeah, you're going to dig them.
Yeah.
Teetotaler?
What? Never. Don't curse at me like that. Ugh. Disgusting.
What would you like to do for the rest of the afternoon?
I don't know. Should
Activity at All the World's Meat seems to have dropped to nothing. Door's still open, but no one's coming or going.
Well, we either go and talk to the guy now, or if you want to wait till another time, we go around the neighborhood, maybe, and gather information.
I mean, we could try to talk to him, like you said.
We can only measure the bar so many times.
Yeah.
There's different ways to do it. For how many people can sit here, how many barrels will fit here, how many different kinds of bottles you can fit behind it. I'm going to talk to an artist tomorrow about a mural for behind the bar. It's going
Hopefully
to be
it's
amazing.
better than the mugs.
So, you saw them? Yeah. Got a chance? Exquisite, honestly. Imagine every drunk guy in all of Corvosa seeing those. They're going to pay extra to drink out of those mugs. Yeah. Later at night it gets.
Steal those mugs.
What?
They will steal those mugs.
Oh, Gagargan, nobody steals these mugs.
What mugs?
These mugs, I'll tell you, right here. Take a look.
Ah!
Yeah, nobody steals my mugs.
Gavin!
Okay? Yeah, these are special
Gavin,
mugs.
Cover your eyes!
So,
Gavin have naughty mugs!
exactly, and nobody's gonna steal them, hurt them, or deface them.
Cover them up! Oh, those are naughty mugs. You must not show nobody those. You should be ashamed.
Well, people will have to pay extra to drink from them, I will tell you
Oh, for
that.
happy hour!
Yeah, you'll be very happy after you drink out of this flagon.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
Gavin, naughty!
So,
Naughty man!
but,
Oh, thanks.
So, all right.
So back to checking out the neighborhood, seeing
I think the last you heard those cups.
what's shaking.
Yeah, either that or just going up to the door,
What do you want to do?
Yeah, that almost seems reasonable and sensible. Yeah, I'm in. Whatever. You guys, I'm there for you.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to weigh, if we go up to the door now and we make it known that we're there to talk to him, he'll...
They might still be riled up about us,
Yeah.
popping off
Yeah, it was this morning.
Gagarin have plan. We wait till night.
So. Okay, good. We've done that before.
We sneak to house.
Sure.
We poison them.
Oh, good Gargan. We don't poison people. That's
You
bad.
can't sneak.
Remember how it made you
We can't
feel when Elgin was poisoned?
That's why we poison.
No, see, other people would feel the same way if you poison their friends and family.
No more happy cow. He's sad cow. So we no
I
kill.
think you got to him.
No
Yeah,
kill.
I think so.
No kill.
No kill.
All right. New plan.
New plan.
We wait till night.
Okay.
We sneak. Go indoor and no kill him.
Okay.
You show naughty mug.
Okay.
You steal meat. And then I poison them.
It seems like a variation on the last plan. It's very similar.
So no good.
Well, it's maybe a little better. It was more nuanced. There was a lot more steps. I was impressed with it, but
It's a good plan.
it is. Let's not do it.
We'll not do it then.
Not that one.
All right.
I think we just go up and we knock on the door later this evening, and we just very kindly rap like a.
So no sneak.
No, you know what? We've not done well sneaking thus far.
Then we just go now. Why wait?
Yeah.
Well, because it's hot.
Oh, it is
People,
hot.
if we wait till they've relaxed, they've had dinner. After you've had a big dinner, you feel a little, a little more calm, a little snoozy. Maybe if we go into them at that mentality.
So 8 o'clock maybe?
Yeah, I'll go buy us a couple of bottles. Show up with some wine.
Yeah. We get
Maybe
drunk.
a cheese platter.
Is this a dinner
Then we
date?
knock on door.
Well, if we're going visiting, we should bring a gift, right? I mean,
Bring one of the mugs as a gift.
no, those are set. It's limited edition.
Yeah,
We got to keep those together.
Oh, I have plan. It's the best plan.
Okay.
Does it involve poison?
Or sneaking.
No poison, no sneaking, no killing.
No stealing cots.
Oh yeah. I didn't take. I'm no criminal. Oh wait, not the plan. We sneak at night. We wait till night. We sneak. I put on Giggles' eye patch and flail, and I pretend to be Giggles, and they let us in.
I think the word's got around that Giggles is dead.
Yeah.
I think people know. I don't think you're surprising anybody with that anymore.
And no sneaking.
Got out of ideas.
Really? Really?
I can no sneak, I can no kill, I can no poison, I can no dress up as Giggles.
So what about this? What about if Gavin and I, because, obviously we both do have a way with words, as much as I hate to admit that.
Wait, was that a compliment?
No,
Oh.
it was a begrudging admission of your talent.
So you recognize that I have talent.
Moving on. We are going to go up to the door and knock and attempt to have a conversation, lay it all out, say, you know what, you need to come back. We understand that you want to help the city. The way to do that is back at the guard. And that's the way to make the change that you need to make. If things go south, you two come in, knives out, Betsy out.
Oh, okay.
If things go south.
So when do we poison them?
Good luck with that one.
I think Betsy can do the poisoning if need be, but
I didn't know Betsy could do that.
yeah, Betsy can do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it goes south.
I certainly don't want it to go south.
Yeah, because we get paid a lot less if it does.
Yeah, we want to get paid because then we can buy pigeons on sticks.
Half potatoes, huh?
Yeah.
Only half barrel.
So,
Perfect
wanna-
plan.
Do you want us to wait here?
not
Or
here.
closer.
I feel it close. Yeah. What do
So
you
we just wait outside?
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
just
it.
right around the corner so
We're
that
gonna
you're
sneak.
right out of sight. But
You follow me, I'll show you how to sneak.
I think not. And I can't see anything when you're standing in front of me.
So,
One of the best group ever.
from your vantage point upstairs in this inn, there's the front door that leads right into the storefront. In the livery area, there's that double set of doors where they bring the livestock in. And then there are two sets of I guess gates is a more correct term. They have a covered shed. So the fence has two entrances into that from the inside of the livery area and one from the actual outside on the street. So as far as you can tell, you've got maybe 3 entrances if you want to go through doors.
I feel like the storefront itself is probably not the right way to go because they've closed for the day, and the livery is probably not the right way to go either because then it does look like we're just breaking in.
Is the front door open? Mm-hmm. Front door is open.
Oh, well then okay, let's do it.
Plus, if they lock it, coming through that plate glass window will be real quick.
That's true. That's
So-
true.
But if it was locked up and closed, then yes, I absolutely agree with everything you're saying there.
Yeah.
So, but if they have no meat, why are they still open?
Yeah.
That's weird. All right, let's. Proud to be a part of this plan. Let's go ruin it
Let's do it.
What was plan again?
We stand outside and wait.
for it to go south.
All right.
Good plan. All right, so where are you two going to be skulking about?
We will be ideally like to find something with a little bit of cover for this massive mountain not to stand out too much. If that's not going to be a possibility, then we'll just wait outside the front door.
Yeah, definitely where, like, if we needed to, like, yell
Right.
out, you could come in.
Yeah, because I definitely want to be close by. If there's not really a good corner or a good spot to stand with him where we don't look super conspicuous, then we'll just wait outside.
Yeah.
It's hard to look inconspicuous with him. Anyway.
We'll just wait outside then.
Okay. And you two, are you waiting until nightfall, or are you going now? What are you?
What time is it right now?
Now it's about 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, let's wait. I liked your idea of, like, waiting until after dinner. Maybe
Sure.
they've had a glass
Like
of
8
wine.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go procure a bottle or two of wine from someplace, even if I have to go all the way back to the Fresh Brew. While I'm at it, I'll try to find some peasant clothing for Margot. And I'm fine the way I am.
We'll use your previous notice rule.
Okay.
So the peasant clothing, you'll have to pay a few pennies for it, but unless, of course, you wish to light finger it off of someone's clothes.
No.
Do you still need clothing?
Yeah,
Well,
you know,
She's going to walk in as she is.
yeah.
and I don't think
I
you
mean,
really
they've
need
already
it.
seen me, too, so. I was doing it more so that we could talk to the people on the street without standing out too much.
Well, if you still need it, then have to get it.
I already picked it up.
There you go.
Smell of it.
It's too late.
So you get her clothing, you get the wine,
2 bottles.
2 bottles.
Yeah.
Red and a white.
Yeah, like a $16.99 thing. You know, it's not the $8.99 swill, but it's also not, you know, you're not saving it for a
$30.
special occasion. This is, you know, bring it home for the family. You know, but you're not gonna be embarrassed by it.
The sun has only recently set, but most people.
Boom.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Fraulein stained dress, patches on it. Yeah, I mean, the truth is I'm sure that you are going to make that look much better than it already is anyway. So, but
You can
luck.
stop.
You
flirting
realize
with me. It's
after
not gonna
looking
happen.
at this,
that's fine.
he obviously could not find any halflings hereabouts, so this is a child's dress.
Oh,
I mean, a plump child.
but does it fit?
More or less.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I'll throw it on.
Oh, yeah, yeah, looking good. That is magnificent.
I mean, you're right, though. I do make anything look good. I mean, it's not hard for me.
Gagarin, you have to double take because she looks very much like a doll you once saw in a window.
I'm not a doll. I'm not a doll.
You look like Ghost Doll.
Thank you.
Oh, you scared me for a second. Did not know it was Margot. You think there's ghosts here in this inn? Remember they say, Karen, Karen.
Come and play with us, Daddy.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, that's what they
that's
say.
not good.
So,
I didn't sleep well at night.
thusly armed with your wine and garbed in your peasant dress, are you taking your mugs or?
No.
Oh.
Hell no. In fact,
Wait,
I was
are
already
you-
taking those back to the Fresh Brew.
Are you going to the
and put them in
meeting
my office.
In your present
I'm not leaving
clothes?
those out.
No, I'll change back. Because really I wanted the clothes so that, like, we could blend in better on the street. So,
Oh.
no, I'll wear my normal clothes.
I get it wasn't good enough for you. I
Yeah,
tried.
and
It's
you could
cool.
have done a better job. But
yeah,
that's okay.
well, it's, you
I'll
know,
not hold it against you.
Why you change clothes again? You warn Gagarin next time you change into creepy dress.
Okay.
So scary. Plus your feet are very ugly.
My feet are fine. That's so rude of you
You
to
don't wear
say.
shoes.
Well, no, halflings aren't supposed to wear shoes.
I'm sorry, Gavin, tell me.
No, well, don't listen to this guy.
Oh,
Elgin made these shoes.
oh, yeah.
And Elgin, yes,
Elgin, what?
Elgin was great.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
great. Cobble. Stone guy. What's it?
Cobbler.
Cobbler. Great cobbler.
Right.
Okay.
So the two of you are now walking down the street toward all the world's meat. The door is still open.
Bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine. Wheel of cheese.
We'll follow behind, giving them enough space to move forward. So
Sneak.
As a matter of fact, the door,
we'll sneak, just
you're
quiet.
about a half block away when you see the door shut.
No.
And what light you can see through the plate glass window has been now extinguished.
I run up to the door and I start knocking.
We're closed! Come back in the morning.
We just want to talk. That's all. We're not
Talk?
here. We're not here for meat. We're not here for meat.
You're not here for meat. You shouldn't be
No.
here.
We've brought wine.
And cheese. Wheel of cheese.
What?
Carry cheese in your backpack?
I went and got a wheel of cheese
We're
to go with the
here.
wine.
We're here to have a
Couldn't
find crackers.
conversation.
Okay, roll persuasion. -2 because you're doing it through a door.
All right, let's see here. I'm going
he's ready.
to. I'm going to use an empathy point
It's a 6 though.
It counts, right?
try to get
It doesn't
empathy
have to hit
going.
the table.
And empathy
With the one, it
is
counts.
spirit. No, it is faith. So D10 plus a D6.
Oh, but
I
it
feel
was
like
an
she should
8.
keep.
It was an 8. So.
I get a 5 on the empathy roll to try and improve rolls. So successful skill versus spirit roll. It's only a 5, so.
And I rolled a 14.
And whatever bonus bottles of wine get, I'll take it.
He's gonna open that door.
There's a pause. You say cheese?
A wheel of it.
God damn, I got a wheel.
I mean, this guy's full of cheese.
Hey, wait a
Say wine too?
2 bottles.
You hear a latch. The door opens up. It's the fellow, the tall one,
Well met, good sir.
with the mutton chops who earlier in the day told you to piss off. Does he recognize you? Yep.
We got off to the wrong foot this morning, and we've come to apologize and to share some wine and cheese and hopefully make a better impression. My name is Gavin, and this is my good fellow friend, Margot.
May we please come in?
He looks over his shoulder. The guy with the belly. Let him in. I can do with some cheese and wine. He steps aside. Said they want to talk. Closes the door. Two of you see that door shut.
Now we go poison.
No. Now we go sit outside and wait.
The plan was to wait till dark.
No, that was your plan.
Sneak.
We're doing Margot's plan.
What was Margot's plan?
We go outside and we wait.
That's
for
what we're
things-
doing.
Wait for things to go south.
Oh. Okay.
Like to try to stay where I can see, not like I'm like glaring from the outside into the window, but where I can kind of keep an eye on figures in case I can.
They do. It had gone dark. Now you see it light up again. He lights the lantern. The guy with the belly, notice he's. They're both wearing chainmail. His shoulder pauldrons on that fellow. It's Corvosan guard. He's leaning against the counter, but you notice the longbow and arrows within easy reach. The other fellow walks over to the far wall, leans against it, and he too, there's a longbow and arrows within reach.
I will undo a wheel of cheese and put it on the counter. And
What are you selling?
We're not selling anything, but first, do you have glasses for the wine? Some kind of mug, cup.
a flagon.
Yeah. Or we can drink out of the bottle if you prefer. I mean, we're not prudes here. You know?
I think the
Sure.
bottle's fine.
Okay.
So I ask again, what do you want? What are you selling?
We're not selling anything.
Well, you're certainly not here for, what, are you trading wine and cheese to get some meat? As you can see, the
We're
display
not here
windows.
for meat. We're vegetarians.
Then why were you in line this morning?
That was, we were.
I don't know, that's why I'm asking.
I'm Margot.
I'm Gavin.
That's nice. I ask one more time, why are you here?
We are here to
See the other guy,
discern
his arm slides over, he
what's going on
grips
here.
that longbow.
Really, we're here to talk to Varric.
To find out what's going on here.
Don't know who that is. Think you've come to the wrong place.
Well, you're a horrible liar,
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
and that's that's a fact. But
Can we see that from the window?
Roll notice, mine's too.
that's
Hang on, it's
what's
on my notice.
what is chainmail and all that? What's his bicep look like?
He's got a gut on him, but
7.
A 0.
7 and,
A 0. I rolled 2.
oh,
Oh, because we got a negative. Yeah, I rolled a 7.
well, plus he's clueless, so he gets a negative for common knowledge and notice rolls anyway, so he's like -2. So 7, you say?
I rolled a 7.
You can make out their silhouettes. You can see them, but whoever they're talking to is, from your angle, they're up against this wall apparently. So you can see them do this, like something's
They kind of throw their hands up.
they're not quite kosher, like, whoa.
Okay.
Wave it like we just don't care.
There's no need for violence. There's no need for that. We're just here for a conversation.
Don't feel much like talking.
Right now, there's two
So
of
I'm gonna
us.
repeat the exact same thing I told you this morning. Piss off. You can take your wine and your cheese and never come back. Or my pal and I have a bit of target practice.
Well, I have a counter proposition. You're going to let us talk to Varric, or you're going to get to meet our good friend Betsy.
I count 2 yet.
Yeah. Betsy hasn't made an appearance just yet. I don't think you want to meet her.
I'm gonna get the bottle and take a big long swig just in case it gets broke or something. I want to make sure I get out of this what I need out of it. Offer it to the guy who's got the bow.
Still watching body language. I see him drinking, but
Here you go, sir.
You got
Perhaps you need to take the edge off.
to the count of 3.
Oh, he's counting. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Hey. Little feet. Gonna take a second. We're leaving.
our hands back up again.
2.
I will
Yes.
turn around and I start walking towards the door.
Come on, Gargan. So we'll open the door.
You're opening the door? The fuck?
What?
Gavin's got a 9 of diamonds because we're in rounds. Margot has a 2 of clubs. Eudifera,
beautiful.
4 of clubs.
Joker!
Gagarin, 2.
Oh, that's the opposite of
hearts.
We already had a clubs or a joker.
Yeah, I can hope for another one. More than one's in the deck.
And he shuffles.
Beldrago, 2 of spades.
Haha.
Mordrin, 10 of hearts. He
Okay,
does
so neither of
go
these
first.
guys
Which is a good
are.
card and which
Yeah.
one isn't?
Good job.
I was thinking about using the band. There's only 2 of them. It's not like there's 6 or anything.
So the fellow with the gut and the bushy eyebrows, he has a bit of a wheeze when he talks. He was the one who first drew the bow, and now
Betsy!
Everything all right?
you get up or you die.
I think we choose neither.
They're out of meat.
Who goes first?
Hey, was that his turn?
He's
Is he the? Is it his turn?
yes.
Okay.
He's on hold,
Oh,
Start your talking.
all right.
which means Gavin is
Gotcha.
next.
I am. I'm full out going to try and charm him. That will cost me 3 of these to pull off. I did get it off earlier to do it, so. This target is uncooperative, neutral assessment makes him cooperative or friendly with a raise.
This guy is hostile.
All right. Well, we'll try to get him back to
Yeah.
being less than that with a giant raise.
Yeah. You guys' conversation didn't go so well.
I mean, I tried really hard. I tried everything I could think of.
Got that persuasion. That's
It's not like
everything I
I'm
got.
stubborn or anything.
I get a 9. I'm gonna stick with that 9 because on a 10 sided, that's a good number.
How are you trying to charm him?
Bottle of wine still in hand.
I mean,
it's
it's
open.
a spell, so I'm assuming you're having to take a
Yeah.
swig out your flagon. and
we swish it around. There's some wine slopping about. So I think we're not getting through about the friendliness of the conversation and how we want to have a friendly talk over some wine and cheese. That's it. Just want to talk. Violence is not the answer. It can be the final solution, but it doesn't have to be the answer.
Just glancing at the other guy. The other guy ain't no Varric here.
Okay. Do you know where we can find him?
Wow. 4 of clubs. What do you want to do? And by now you're somewhat familiar with his spell casting techniques, so this wasn't just a bunch of sloshing around
Right.
liquid and ale. He did something.
But they're all just still talking. Their bows are still raised.
If you're glancing through the door, yes, both.
No, we're in the door.
Oh well.
We opened.
I knew you opened it. I just didn't know how far in you were going.
Cool. But they had their hands up for the second time. It was a little concerning.
So you got a guy behind the counter with a guy. He's the wheezy one who's he's no longer at full
Right.
draw. He's kind of,
And I've noticed that he's done something.
and he's glancing over at the other guy who's still, and he's doing a head count and wondering how many arrows he can get off before he gets bum rushed.
So I can wait, right? I could skip my turn.
Go on hold. Yep.
I will go on hold.
Okay. That means we are up to 2 of spades, which is Beldrago.
I was hoping it was Margot.
It was almost. She had hearts. Spades go before hearts. Screw this.
Okay.
That just seems
He decided
rude.
for us.
Well,
Unnecessary.
okay.
We were trying to talk to you.
I was just trying to leave where we didn't have to kill everyone, but it is what it is.
Still rolling.
Oh my
I don't like to roll.
god.
Yeah. Don't panic. It'll be me.
Well, let's roll a die 4 and find out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that doesn't seem very nice.
No, that doesn't seem great.
You had cheese and wine.
I know. I felt like I was being really friendly.
It was really out of the ordinary, to be honest.
Apparently, they didn't like your attitude.
Well, she was the one going, I'm gonna get Betsy and you ain't gonna like it.
I forgot about that.
But it was in a nicer.
I just wanted them to meet my friend Betsy. I thought maybe they'd get along.
You look single.
And she could just turn around and switch and put on that dress and like Betsy.
What is your toughness,
It's
Margot?
creepy.
Slightly creepy.
So what now? Who? What?
What is your toughness?
My toughness is a 4 or a 5. I still don't fully
I
understand.
think it's armored is 5.
Okay. I mean, I would have my stuff on,
Oh, okay.
right? Like I took the dress back off.
Usually we tell him, I've been telling him like I'm a 7 and 7 with 2 because with my armor I get an extra 2.
Okay, so 4 with 1 then.
I don't know how you want us to tell you.
Just tell me the max number with armor.
Oh, 5.
So,
Okay.
so
If
that's
I
the
have
number
armor
you-
piercing, I'll ask you if any of that's with armor.
Altogether.
Then I'll know what to take
Yeah.
off.
So we give him the total.
What's your parry?
4.
Okay.
I never know when
So,
to tell him.
great.
It's armor.
Gavin, what's your toughness?
My toughness is a 7.
And your parry?
6.
Udafira, what's your parry?
6,
Toughness?
9.
Dang, girl.
She's rough. Rough and tumble.
Gagarin, what's your parry?
8,
Had to be.
Toughness?
13.
Dang, dude.
The bow's gonna go.
All right.
All right, so
We need you to start soaking up some of this damage.
I thought that was my intent with this character, but I have never been engaged in combat first with you guys.
despite all those rolls,
It's fine.
he did a max of 7 points of damage. You were shaken. So he just clipped your shoulder. You can spend a Benny to negate that if you want, or you can wait until your
Yeah,
turn.
I'll wait.
And actually, it is your turn.
Okay, well.
So you can roll spirit.
Spirit roll.
Yeah. Oh, good. My spirit is really good.
Don't
And
pay
you roll
12
6
die.
at her.
Oh, yeah.
But
8.
You are no longer shaken. What do you want to do?
I want to.
Uh-oh, she got the book out.
I would like to lower his fighting, I guess. Would that affect like his ranged abilities?
Shooting will affect his archery ability.
Well, I'd like to lower his shooting.
Okay, roll.
you can do it.
It's such a small space for a long bow.
I did not write this adventure.
I feel like he
I
should
thought
have.
the exact same thing.
I feel like he should have some negatives to that.
That's a 3.
No, not
I'm
yet.
gonna use a Benny and try that again. Oh my god.
It happens.
Go, 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 go.
Okay, well it's a 9. And I'm gonna say, Betsy says hello. She's so happy to meet you and turn you to meat.
It was slightly terrifying.
I don't get it.
You don't have to get it.
Is there any kind of resistance roll for that?
I don't know.
What spells it?
It's boost /
lower
lower
trait.
trait.
Okay.
I will.
I've got spells open. Boost. 2 points.
They automatically try to shake off the effect with a spirit roll as a free action at the end of the enemy's following turn.
So for right now, he doesn't know it, but his aim has got real bad.
Whose turn is next?
It is now.
I was on hold.
Does that count as a raise?
Yes.
All right.
What do you want to do, Gagarin?
Oh, is it my turn? I'm sorry, guys. I will grab the wine bottle from Gavin's hand
No!
and begin throwing it on the men. You're poisoned! You're poisoned! You're poisoned! And that will be my entire round.
So are you doing the priest, the power of Christ compels you, kind of just...
I thought the plan was to go sneak, wait till night, sneak in the door, poison them. And that's what I'm doing. I'm poisoning them with the wine. And that's all I'll do.
And I'm like trying to stop him from wasting it. Well, don't do that!
Sorry, guys.
Give me a athletics roll.
Okay. This one.
Jesus.
I got a 6 on the one to roll again, and a 3, so 9. Or is it 6?
6 plus 3.
Well, it's 6 because it's
The
it's ace, so then you get to add the 3.
So
Yeah.
9.
Sorry about your wine.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I can
Sorry
buy
for
more.
them.
It's just-
So what happens is, he just knocks you aside, rushes past you, as you've got an arrow cut in your. Oh man. He just goes rushing past. You had just cast your spell. Wine bottles yoinked out of your hand, and now he's poison. And both of these two. It was fear at his size, and then utter confusion. What is he doing? And then somehow, sheer luck with that roll compared to my rolls, this would be considered a test.
Okay.
They are now distracted because he has got wine all in their eyes. So everything they do will be at -2.
This is not good for you guys. Because now I'm gonna think that's all.
Are these these are humans, right? Human-sized people.
This guy who was on hold is now going to go, unless you want to try and challenge
Which one
him.
is that? The mutton chops?
Yeah, the tall guy who's not behind the counter.
Where is he located in respect to me? Like where
He
was
is just off to the
standing?
right against the wall, so he's only about 15 feet away.
Okay. Does he have a bow? Mm-hmm. Yeah. As I see him look like he's about to flex or whatever, because he didn't get stuff in his eye, right?
Yeah, both of them did.
Oh, both of them did. Okay.
Can't just poison one.
I didn't know if they were close enough that you were able. I guess you're big. So I will cut in, and I will go over there. Is there anything for me to stand on?
There's a stool that he was using to sit on.
Okay. I would like to go over, get on the stool, and see if I can. I don't necessarily want to have to kill him if I don't have to. I just want to stop him from, kind of throw it at the neck or something to get him to stop, if possible.
First, because you were both on hold, I need you to make an agility roll
Okay.
and beat me.
We're gonna try.
Agility.
I gotta get the right one. 8, which is also on an 8-sided dice. So let me just roll that one again.
All right then.
And a 3. So it's me, right?
Maybe. With my 7. Blinded. Poor aim that he's unaware of just yet. He'll just think it's because of the wine when he does finally get to do anything, if he gets to do anything. Actually, he's the biggest target, so now, but you suddenly come running up. I need you to... Do you want to do a multi-action to actually get a hold of him and then intimidate him? Or are you just wanting to run up and point the dagger at him and try to intimidate him? If all you're going to do is just run up and try and intimidate him, it's going to be a straight up intimidation roll. If you want to get a hold of him and then intimidate him, that's going to be a fighting roll followed by an intimidation roll, both of which are going to be at -2.
Well, how about this?
You got
Stuck my
bennies.
bennies, I know. I'm trying to do the situation. Okay, so I will go over there, I will climb on the stool, and I will actually try, I will aim for his arm. So, because he's out like this, right? With his bow. Because I don't think I would do well with, because I don't have anything in intimidation, so I don't, well, wait, I have taunt.
That's different.
Okay, so it's not going to help me. So I don't have, we're going to have to use my fighting because I had all my points that I don't have.
I mean, you can
anything
try to
else.
taunt him, it's just you're not...
Yeah, but it's not going to, at this point, it's not really going to help me. So I'll just attack.
Are you aiming for his arm or just hitting in general?
We'll just,
So you come in running at
He
him?
isn't technically one who I'm supposed to bring back alive, so we're going in.
I'm just imagining this math as she's running across the room. I better no. I hit the arm. You know what? I can kill him.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems like the easiest solution.
Give me a fighting roll.
So
When you jump and do those dives and attack, you go.
I say, woo! It's like Ric Flair. Sorry.
Nolan Flair.
Okay. Oh, I get it. Oh, it's a 10-sided. I get an 8.
8, eh? Mm-hmm. That will hit. It will not be a raise, but it will hit.
Good enough. Okay. So damage.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go pink. Hands are sweaty. Sorry. Woo! Oh, that was good. But that's a 6.
That's an ace.
Let me just roll that one again.
Go get it.
3.
So 9, 1 on the 4, so 10. Uh-huh.
How's he doing? Inquiring minds want to know.
He's fine.
I didn't kill him, but I'd like to. Let's hear the aftermath.
Right across his obliques, your blade slices through, and you do get 2 attacks.
Yeah. We're
Very
going to
good.
get him again.
What?
He's shaken. Get your second attack.
They didn't say anything about having to keep him alive.
That's true.
So
That's
it's a
true.
fighting roll or yeah, because I have to shoot or I have to try to hit him again. Oh, not so good. I got a 3.
First one across got him the obliques. When he flinched, the second one missed. But he is shaken. Which means now on his 10, he has to get unshaken before he can roll a 10. He's not shaken. Of course, now you're right there. He's right there. The big guy's still a bigger threat.
And he's got the lower.
Yes, he does. Unfortunately for him.
And he's intimidated,
By
right?
2. Because you got a raise. So it actually is 2 less.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was curious. And he's distracted.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So lowered and distracted.
Okay, he's rolling
Nice
a lot,
job.
so I'm not sure if it's good or bad.
I mean, he was down to a die 4 on his shooting, but I rolled an ace on the wild die. But he's distracted, so it's -2 to
But
his
it's
roll.
shooting him, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So he does hit.
Okay.
Hits that scale armor and cracks. It's largely because you're getting too close. Matter of fact, if you step one step closer, if he tries to hit you, he'll be going against your parry. So right now, he's going to end up dropping the bow and drawing a blade. So that is everyone for the round.
Here comes our Joker.
Gavin is a 5 of
I
clubs.
don't like
Margot is an ace of clubs.
Oh, nice.
Udafira, 10 of clubs.
Joker.
Gagarin, Queen of clubs.
No, that's not the Joker.
Two.
That means the-
Beldrago, Queen of diamonds. Meldar, King of hearts.
Crap.
All right, they're
At
up.
least I'm up front. this time.
Meldar immediately
Yeah.
kicks the door open behind him. Aye! We need help up here! And then, eeny, meeny, miny, hey Mo.
My name's not Mo.
Not Mo.
This die keeps acing.
Well, get rid of it.
Yeah, you should throw that one out.
That's a hit with a raise.
Okay.
Which one is that again? Which
What?
die?
I don't know.
Which one was it? There'll be a break coming up.
But the other dice are just kind of sucky. Man. Man. How much of your toughness is due to armor?
I have a 10 and then a 3 in a parentheses.
Ah, the 3.
So I still got a 10. I take my shirt off.
Hits your clavicle,
Again?
snaps again. Armor took it.
We're gonna have to buy you new armor.
Or get it repaired.
Beldrago, with his queen, drops the bow, pulls the dagger, and you're the closest.
Sorry, I tried.
Sorry. Gavin's here.
Did it again.
I'll give it my all.
Hey, which dice is that?
Somebody shut
Sean.
the door.
Can you see
Watch
that
the
dice?
dice.
Good.
Let's just swap them off.
towards
Just get them all.
Yeah.
He got you.
There's a surprise. You got stacked pennies.
But he only shook you.
Oh.
So you're shaking
Was it all night, or is it just right now?
just right now.
It's still early.
It is still early. Garin,
Yes.
with your wine in hand, 2 arrows have been fired at you. Both have shattered on your armor. One guy has dropped his bow because she is right on him. The other guy is still behind a counter. He's the one that just kicked the door open and yelled for help. He's also the one that just fired at you and hit you with an arrow. What would you like to do?
Well,
As you're poisoned, it seems to have some effect, but not.
Oh yeah. I don't think I'll continue poisoning.
Oh yeah, I do.
With him kicking that door, those people coming, are they considered part of this round? Like,
Right now, you don't see anyone.
But if in theory someone comes through that door, it's all still considered part of.
They do not have cards, so
So say they're not. They wouldn't be included.
Did she have an ace?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
How
Go ahead.
dare you?
What would you like to do?
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, I'd like to
right
take
there.
out my sling and try to go for the one that keeps shooting at Garner.
Give me a roll. And because I messed up, I'll give you a +1.
You should mess up more often.
Get him! Get him!
and switch out those dice.
No, I'll keep the dice.
Ooh,
I
Benny.
think all the good
Yeah, I
rolls are
think
gone.
I think Benny.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. 9.
That's a raise.
Woohoo! And +1. You already said you give it to her. Can't take back
That
now.
was the hit. I didn't say anything about damage.
I heard it's +1 stays
And you get an
forever.
extra D. What?
Extra D6 for the
Well,
raise.
I rolled that.
Oh, you see it a 4 for your Well, you get the weapon and your strength.
Oh, right.
And then the Benny gives you another D6, I believe. Or the
The raise.
raise gave you a D6. So that's a.
It was a 3 and a 3.
Yeah, but you get to roll 2D6.
Oh, 2d6?
Yes.
Oh. 6.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna
because your damage
calculate.
is, what's your strength?
My strength is a d4.
What's the sling do? Strength plus D4?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a 4.
So your damage would be
I'm sorry.
2d4. Because you got the raise, it'd be 2d4 plus a die 6.
Okay.
I apologize. I thought it was always D6s because of the thing. Because you always get the D6 on the other roll, so I just assumed it was a
yeah,
D6, not the. Okay.
And then
It's not like I ever use a weapon.
Was the +1 rolled into the attack?
It was just to a hit, but I'll go ahead and add it to damage. Which is just enough to shake him. So what happened was it hit the armor, which did nothing, but then it bounced up and got him right underneath his nose. Oh! You little! Now, Gagarin, what would you like to do?
So back to my question: if these other people come, alleged people may or may not come to the door, but if they do come to the door, will they join this attack or whatever this round?
Round?
Like, do
no.
they just join
No,
in?
the cards that are out are out. If they came in, it would be
So every
next
time you
round.
do a deal out cards, it's considered another round.
I was thinking about using this
For
for this encounter. So if more people are coming through that door, I wanted to use this card to give us a better chance.
You were Gargan.
No.
okay, I think you're mistaking what
No.
conviction
Oh,
does.
okay,
Yeah, you don't wanna
maybe
use
I'm,
that.
Maybe I'm.
Conviction can be spent for any roll,
Uh-huh.
and it will give you an extra die 6 to add to that roll. That can also ace.
Okay.
So that's for any roll that round.
Okay.
And then if you want it to continue, you can spend a Benny to make it flow to the next round, and spend another Benny to the next round. So essentially, you'd be rolling your trait die, your wild die, and that extra D6 that would add to whatever.
It's a lot to remember. Well, if I feel like if there's more people coming, I should use it, and then just domino. You don't think so?
No.
I don't ever get to use it.
That's
Do the viewers want me to use it? Dial in.
Let us know in the comments below.
Cold brew coffee. Yeah, I'll just.
They're gonna say no to the conviction. You just slide that right underneath there.
That's for emergency purposes.
Yeah.
This isn't an emergency
We're,
yet.
we're not in an emergency. It's
Not
fine.
yet.
You got a stack of bennies over there. What are you worried about?
Well, I mean, if I can keep them going.
You're freaking
1
bulletproof.
to
Come on.
2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Yeah, let's just do them in then. Let's get them. Let's get it.
So who are you going after?
Can I sweep them both? Small enough space?
You cannot. Because
Cannot.
one's over here behind the counter, and the other one, you'd end up hitting her as well.
Did I know that?
Pretty good guess.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I took your
You
head
will
off.
be giving yourself your own bath and no potatoes.
Oh man.
That's a threat.
Yeah.
Right there, buddy.
All right. I'm gonna. We decided to kill these people. Can I just attack his bow?
He already dropped it.
Oh, he already dropped it. His sword.
He dropped the bow, and he's got a dagger in his hand right now. He hasn't drawn his sword.
So can I just crush his hand or something?
You can
I'm under
try.
the pressure. I was told not to kill him, right?
It's a good, you know what, if that's what you heard, then that's,
That is what I said.
Okay.
These guys technically aren't the one that works.
7 plus 1, so 8.
So what were you trying to do?
To just disarm him, I guess. Just to hit his dagger.
Okay,
I
well,
don't want
that's
to hurt
gonna-
him. I just want to bust his dagger or, bring
We
the
can do that at the mall.
Yeah, well, I mean, it may destroy his hand, but, disarm him.
Trying to hit the hand's gonna be at -4.
Oh, -4? Oh. So 7 wouldn't do it then. So,
Well, you got a +1 for your weapon, right? For the trademark weapon?
yeah, it'd be 8.
So 8 -4. So yeah, it's not gonna beat his parry. Unless you want to spend one of them bennies and try again.
Yeah, let's try one more time.
ace it. You get it.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Better, as I say, oh,
I mean, if you really wanted to crush him, you can just go ahead and spend that conviction and then add a die 6 to whatever you've already rolled.
It's too late. You guys told me not to use it.
Uh-huh.
All right, there we go. 12 and a 6.
Wow.
12 is ace. Roll it.
So which one do I roll again? They owe both ace.
Roll
Yeah.
both.
All right. So
So what's the 12?
18, 19.
This is 8 altogether.
So
Does he roll both
12,
to keep?
12 6,
or just
5,
pick
and
one?
3.
You keep them separate.
yeah.
So whichever one ends
So
up
you-
rolling higher. If the 12
Okay.
and the 12 rolled higher, then you keep it. If the 6 and the 6 rolled higher, keep it.
Okay, so he rolled the 12 because that was the highest, and then he rolled a 5 on the second.
I hit this guy no matter what, right?
What do you roll on the 12-sider, the second
Yeah,
time?
it's
Oh,
12
5?
sided.
So it's 12 plus 5.
The 12 sided, he rolled the ace. Well, he aced both the first rolls.
I know, but whenever you keep the higher of the two
Okay.
in any
So I
roll.
kept the
Okay, so
12.
then just the 12.
All right, well, no, you get...
So we don't roll this one again.
You do.
You do.
But what is the 6 and the 6 added together on the second roll? So you had a 6. What was the second 6-sided roll?
5.
So he's on 11. What'd you get on the second 12-sided roll?
3.
So you got a 15. So 15 is one you're going to keep.
Oh, okay. We're gonna figure it out eventually.
You don't add them
So 50
together. So yeah.
That's where it becomes confusing because we're not sure when to add them together and when to keep them.
The only time you add them all together is for damage.
Do I add the strength in then since it,
Strength
Ace.
plus a die 10 plus a die 6 for the raise.
Yay!
okay,
Now these you add all together,
16.
Jesus.
and they can still
Does
ace.
he still have his arm or did I take his arm completely
Okay, they
off?
did nice. Just checking out what he rolls. so
Gotcha. It's a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice, and then these are
Nice
all
job, Gagargan.
chaotically
It
everywhere.
cost me 2 pennies
Yeah.
to try to not kill this guy.
So he just came across, just got your clothing. You're like, you mother. Mm-hmm. And then you felt the wind,
Just bought this shirt.
your hood,
Familiar wind.
and you see his hand was gripping that dagger, came across, and suddenly it was bent wrong because the maul hit right at the joint and just snapped it. It is no longer, there is no bone holding it. It is only tendon and some sinew. It's just,
He is no longer a threat.
He's still on his feet.
he is.
Okay.
He got a couple of wounds, shaken, but he's still on his feet. 10 of clubs, what would you like to do?
Can't believe it didn't drop.
Oh, see, I need names. We don't have the,
Oh yeah, you used to have post-it notes.
yeah, I don't have any post-it notes.
What did you do with the ones I gave you?
I don't think I brought my post-it
We had to
notes.
use the table for downstairs.
Yeah, what would you do with the Post-its?
They weren't up here. Anyway, what are you doing?
Looking for post-its.
What? She spins it around looking for post-its. She doesn't find any.
Yeah, roll notice, see if you find post-its.
Okay, is it my turn?
Apparently. I guess I need to spray these
Yes.
Didn't I already go? Or is that with a different round?
Rewind the tape.
I think that was a different.
You only did one attack, didn't you?
I did one attack, missed my second attack, and then that was it.
Yeah, I think that was
So,
the first.
That was the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So what am I looking at now? The guy in front of me's got a broken hand.
Yep.
What's the other guy doing? He had kicked the door.
He fired an arrow at him and kicked the door and yelled. And he also he's shaking right now because he took a sling stone to the nose.
Okay, so then no one else has came up.
Not yet.
Okay. How far am I from the other guy at the door?
You'd have to vault the counter.
The vault?
But it'll look
Sounds
good.
very interesting. I would like to vault the counter in attempts to go and shut that door.
Yeah.
Just to shut the...
It's a good idea.
He's shaking.
Can
Okay,
it be?
give me an athletics roll.
Why not?
You aced that one.
See, you're over there complaining about my dice acing, and then you're over
I'm gonna
there.
roll this one again. An ace.
Nice.
And a 5.
13. Okay. So you vault over, scissor kick. He's
German judge still only gives you an 8.
hit the ground, and you just see
Unless we have German viewers, in which
there's
case
a
they
long
give you
hall
10.
beyond this door, and you see another door at the end of it, which is now opened, and the smell hits you of just blood and death. And you see two guys covered in blood. They've got aprons on. One's got a big cleaver in his hand. He sees you right as you, bam, close the door. So there's at least two more inbound. And now, Gavin, with your 5 of clubs, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna yell out that there's 2 beyond the. I could do that, right? I can talk
Yes.
into reaction.
So the one guy has been attacked by him, and she has hit a guy with a stone, and that guy still seems to be up and moving about.
He's up, he's shaken, and she is right in front of him, so if he gets unshook and goes before her, he could...
I am going for that guy with my mace, which doesn't come out very often, and then I'm going to try to persuade him. There's been enough violence today. We need to all calm down and think about things before it really gets out of hand. All right, so let's give you that. And one of these still.
You're persuading in combat?
Yeah, well, I'm going to go with the empathy
Ah,
while I'm doing it. Try to, get him to see reason.
the power of Caden Kalen, I see. He speaks through you.
And when that doesn't happen, then you got to, do other stuff. All right, so there's the point to pay for that.
We
That's that
improvise
and
over
that. And we will get a 5. Dice have not been great with me tonight.
You silly knot!
All righty. I just want to point it out that I tried. I have tried.
Keep
Now we get the Joker, and I want to
these
whoop his
well
ass.
spread.
Boom!
Gavin, 8 of spades.
Well, that makes sense.
Margot, 4 of spades. Udafira, 3 of hearts. Gagarin, 5 of diamonds. Broken Hand, Bodrago, 10 of diamonds.
Don't be a Joker.
Marden with the hurt nose. King of spades.
Wait, who's that?
Mystery Guy 1. Mystery Guy 2 with 8 of diamonds and Jack of spades.
Well, you can try and hit them all.
Ace, what would you like to do?
I am going to hold.
On hold. This guy has to get out of being shaken. He's not going to bother spending a Benny because he's too good for that. And when the dice roll like that, he's right. So let's see. Scissor kick lady right in front of him.
I'm gonna do something about these dice.
Mace guy over there. You hit me in my nose. Damn, you're big. Meany, meany.
I ain't afraid.
Doesn't have to be like this. We still have another bottle.
He drops the bow. He's got a counter, a wall, sword's a no-go. So he pulls his dagger and stabs down at you. He wild attacks.
Ugh.
And even with a wild attack, that's not gonna do it. That means he is now vulnerable, which means you can make a sneak attack.
Is it? I would very much like to make a sneak attack.
But you're way down here to 3.
Not my turn yet, right?
All you did was slam the door shut. It now slams open.
Is there 2 guys in the doorway or close enough that when I unleash the burst, they will both be caught in it? All right, there's on my 4 points on the weighting. And it's 2 for the thing and 2 to try and boost it. And so for my face.
Give me a agility roll first.
Okay.
Do it. You can do it.
Oh.
A 4. Yeah. 4. Oh, what just happened to my voice there, but 4.
Shocking.
We'll see if there's a Benny coming up, but hopefully not. I did say I took a step back, so.
You beat him.
Woo! Okay.
So he just kicked the door open, cleaver up.
Oh,
Your
cleavers. That's uncalled for. All right, so Faith's a D10. That's a D6. Come on. A 6. I mean, we've got all these points. So let's see. Well, we can spend more on this. It's still a 6. We're gonna stick with the 6. That's still enough to get the spell off. This didn't get me a raise. Actually, you know what? If it didn't matter. I did it. It's fine. It was just a pointless thing. It went off no matter what. So
You can use that probably to clean up that new tavern.
Yeah.
And get in there and clap and blow all the dust out.
I assume you spent the PowerPoint to avoid her.
yes, well, I will. I definitely would have. I have a separate sheet that has all those things on it, and it's not up. So I printed off a bunch of stuff, but I am trying to keep all that.
I'm behind the counter.
A little known fly.
But yes, I will happily. I always pay for that, so I'm willing to do it.
I need your damage, please.
Oh, look at all that.
Come on, 3 aces. 12. No aces. That still seems good. I like
It
that.
seems decent, yeah, for sure.
I don't think that's worth a Benny to re-roll that.
No, I didn't think it 12.
The guy with his dagger up
I thought it was a cleaver.
just flew against the wall. The guy with the cleaver, because of your low angle, first his bloody apron,
What?
and then he flies back into the hallway and hits the guy behind him. What the hell are you doing?
Wait, who got the bloody apron in the face?
The guy that just came through the, or was trying to come through the door with his jack of spades.
No, but I mean, so it hit himself in the face?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just concerned now if one of us has got blood all over their face.
2 more.
He is shaken, so he's got to try and get out of being shaken. Unfortunately, with that wound, that's gonna not work. So Butcher Boy is on his knees, getting blood out of his eyes. Hit his head pretty hard against that wall. Took a wound. Guy behind him sprawled out. What the hell was that? The guy with the broken hand. Gavin's card. Is shaken and wounded.
Yeah.
Still shaken because of that wound. He's just on his knees. And the guy who was on his back. Hey.
Nobody likes that.
I will put you right back there, good sir. You can take the cheese and the wine.
Jesus, they brought a cheese ball.
We can use some help down here!
Oh, Lord have mercy.
No more. No more.
Shit. He turns and runs.
Cowards.
What?
Yeah.
Gagarin, with your 5 of diamonds, what would you like to do?
I will grab the other bottle and attempt
Do not do it.
to poison the other guys for my entire round.
Quit wasting all the damn wine, Gagargan.
This was the plan. We sneak.
We've changed the plan. Change the plan.
Poison.
Margot's plan.
Thanks.
Not your plan.
So, however that works out.
Give me another athletics roll.
Okay.
The power of poison compels you.
This lady, 2 6s. A 6 and a 3, so 9.
That beats my 5 with a raise.
Yay.
Look,
With
he's
your
gonna
bottle of
he's gonna
wine.
think this is gonna work all the time. You're gonna have to straighten him out.
Yeah. So the poor guy who got slammed against the wall after getting his nose hit with a stone, already dazed, wounded. Oh, now he has stinging wine in his eyes.
Poison you! Poison! Poison you all!
The poor butcher guy sat up. Oh, and he just got the blood out of his eyes, and now more wines. Ah! Yeah, these poor guys. Poor guys. Vulnerable.
It's really their own fault.
Both vulnerable. These poor fellows. That was that. Margot. There's mayhem going about. What would you like to do to add to it?
So the guy that is already hurt and now has wine in his eyes and all this stuff, I'm going to try to use a sling a stone against him.
You've got the guy with the broken arm, who still technically could be a threat, maybe. Or you've got the guy behind the counter who's vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that guy.
+2 because he's vulnerable.
That'll be a 4.
4 hits.
Okay. So
Nice.
that was 1 4. So 5.
So that was that one. Cause you,
Right.
Oh, you got a raise?
6.
No, but she
Okay, so-
aced.
So 6. The +2 was to the attack, right? Not to the damage. Okay, so 6.
These guys.
Pinged him right in the ear.
I hate you all! I feel like we're torturing them.
Udafira, with your 3 of hearts, what would you like to do?
Very violent Three Stooges.
Is he still sneak attackable?
They're vulnerable, so you can apply the sneak attack. He is so distracted by his ear, the other guy is blinded.
He go with trying to slice that throat.
Both of them,
And the other guys left. They ran, right?
the last guy stood up and went, screw this, and ran.
Well,
And go ahead and make a notice roll, please.
and a 7.
Well, all the screaming and mayhem and the power of poison compels you! You just heard footsteps upstairs. And a door open. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna have to attack. He's just gonna have to.
I see.
It's not what I want to do, but. Am I gonna die?
No, I'm just checking the battery life.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, what is going
like-
on?
Okay, apparently that was the wrong pick.
Attack.
Oh. No. Sorry, I just have to keep checking to make sure I didn't grab 12.
Which are you attacking?
Huh?
Which are you attacking?
The man right in front of me, the one with
Okay.
the ear. Oops, that was a 7. So we have 7. And then whatever pluses.
7 + 2 because he's vulnerable. That's a hit.
Okay.
So you get your regular damage plus, was it die 6 for the sneak attack?
Oops. Do I roll 2 die 6s or just with the wild die, or does that?
Wild die doesn't go for damage.
Oh, that's right. 4.
Do it again.
And another 4.
Do it again.
And a 3. The other, my 6-sided was a 5.
What's your strength?
6 d6.
You should have had another d6 for your strength then. Damage is, d6 for your strength, a die 4 for the dagger. Then you had an extra die 6 for the sneak attack. I only saw you roll one die 6.
No, I only rolled the 1d6. So 2 is my other d6.
So altogether that is
4, 4, and 3.
11 plus the 5 is 16.
The 5 and then 2.
So 17.
Somebody's got to
18
do that
already.
math.
I don't think you need to at this point.
I don't think I can help him.
right under the sternum. The blade goes in, the soft part, and you twist it so it goes up behind the bone. And when you rip it out, it severs that bone and his intestines just spewing out, steaming on the ground.
Fatality.
Now he's the meat.
Did you make it a hero shot? Superhero Landy.
Guy with broken hand is eyeing that door really
Yeah.
hard.
Holding.
Unfortunately, there are 2 people in his way. The butcher is just trying to get up. But now with this reaver in front of him, he's not sure he wants to. Gavin with the Queen of Hearts.
Oh,
Margot,
that's right.
Jack of Spades, clubs.
Oh,
Ace of Hearts. Ace of Diamonds.
yeah. There's 2 jokers in there, and we'll get a little worried. Okay, 3.
Broken
good.
hand gets a 3 of clubs.
Oh, okay, we're good.
4.
right.
Good.
Butcher boy gets 4
Okay,
of diamonds.
Good. Good.
No.
Mystery person, 7 of diamonds. But first we have Ace of Hearts. What would you like to do after you just spilled his guts literally all over the floor, and you glance over your shoulder to see the butcher guy? What do you want to do? Because he is still vulnerable as well.
Okay. Okay. So broken hand guy's there. They're in front. Has anybody come through the doorway yet?
Butcher guy is right there just inside the doorway. The other guy ran. He's gone. And you heard someone upstairs.
Upstairs, yeah. So there's one other guy at the doorway and the broken hand guy.
Broken hand guy's on the other side of the counter.
Right, but he's I'm just trying to assess my enemy's positions here. I'm gonna hold.
Ace of Hearts is on hold. Gagarin, Ace of Diamonds.
I would like to
Probably should have rethought
grab
that.
a hold of the guy with the broken arm and control him
Give me a fighting
as a
roll.
hostage
Give me a fighting roll.
of sorts. What was it?
Fighting.
Oh, fighting. Did I get this team? 7. Not his best.
Did you get? You don't add.
Each die is separate.
Right.
So
Okay.
what'd you get?
A 7 and a 3.
Oh, well, there you go. 7's pretty damn good. You go.
He was down on one knee,
He's injured. I knew he had negatives.
so it doesn't take much. Bring one up, one arm under his broken one and over his neck.
And I'll try to move up into position so that whatever strategic position I can get to where I will
Up to the door.
get the aggressiveness of, so that I have him as a shield.
You turn, you've got
Stairs.
him with a direct shield, and then you've got a counter.
The stairs are in what?
You don't know where the stairs are.
Oh.
You see a door behind the counter with a hallway.
Oh, okay. Well, then probably that hallway. Then I would use him as a shield.
On hold. Queen of Spades. What would
I
you
look
like
at the
to
guy whose intestines are strewn on the floor. Is magical healing going to do anything for that? Can I, if I do it right now, can I?
do? Are you wanting to try and serve the intestines for dinner?
No. I was thinking maybe we could have one less body, but okay.
Unfortunately, no. He is quite dead.
All right. Go up to the guy who's now in the arm bar with the mace. All right. All we wanted to do was talk to Varric. But now you've escalated things, and I can't help that guy. I can take your pain away, And you can be good in standing again within the guard. I'm assuming a guard, hence the stuff. So, is Varric here? And how many other people are we going to have this conversation with as I look at the dead guy? So,
Your choice of either persuasion or intimidation.
I will go with persuasion.
And since he's got him in a hole, I'll give you a +1.
Well, I'm only going to get a 5 because I'm just not going to spend the bennies to make that better this time.
Well, he's at -2 due to his wounds. So that's a success. Didn't want Varric to know about the deal. He's upstairs. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Please don't kill him.
Am I able to grab him too in the middle of all that?
He's the one you've got grabbed.
Oh, that guy. Oh, I thought it was the other guy you were talking
No,
about.
this guy. So Varric is upstairs
That's right.
and doesn't want to know about the deal? Was that what the first whisper I had a hard time?
He didn't know. They didn't want Varric to know about the deal.
Okay. What's the deal?
I'll squeeze tighter.
We have a side meat business.
Is that the Mercenaries 50 gold special menu thing? Okay. All right.
Is it man meat?
Gotta get it somewhere.
I told you it was man meat.
I think we can kill him. Oh my god! I think we can kill him.
All right. Thank you.
Now you gargan potatoes because it was man meat.
Margot, with your jack, what would you like to do?
Knowing it's man meat, I'm gonna sling at him. Or actually,
There's another guy, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
butcher
this
guy
guy's
is
a
now
threat.
stood up.
oh,
Yeah.
He's still vulnerable.
yeah, well, I'm gonna do it at him, at the butcher guy. I'm gonna.
+2 because he's vulnerable.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a penny. I'm gonna do it. Uh, 10.
That would be a raise.
Okay. So 1. So 3 plus
They're not
2, so
gonna
5. And 1, 6.
Pink. One does not wear armor when butchering animals. So that hits his chest, and you're like, oh no.
Oh.
He collapses.
Yes.
So you're on hold. Out of commission.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, see ya.
Who's left? Who's next? Who else wants some?
We'll take a break here. So we're back, and you've got an unconscious, you hope, butcher fellow lying on the ground. You've got a guy in a headlock. You've got a guy whose intestines are steaming upon the ground.
Yeah, it wasn't a good way to go.
One fellow ran down the hall out that door to who knows where, and apparently someone or something is upstairs, but you've no idea as yet how to get upstairs.
Hope it's not ghosts.
So for now, I'm going to pull us out of rounds.
Dun, dun, dun. That deck is real small now.
Yeah, pretty small.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
2 jokers are hidden in there somewhere.
coming out. Needs to be for us and not them.
It was a great plan. Good job.
Don't kill me.
Is the guy unconscious on the ground? I'll go up to him and check for a pulse.
He's alive.
Okay.
The one with the intestines hanging out?
No, he's dead.
Oh, the one that got hit with
The one that she hit with
mold.
the
Okay.
stone.
Yeah, stone.
Is there any way to see anything to restrain said man so that
So I'm looking through my list real
we don't have to
quick.
kill him?
I have a rope.
They've
Perfect.
got
I can
twine behind the counter and some paper that they were
Time
using.
together
Let's
on
use that
couple
twine.
chairs,
I don't want to use
Send
my
in some
rope.
chairs, tie them up.
Shove some paper in his mouth. Tie that up as well.
All right.
And I will eat the wheel of cheese.
You had your chance.
What, you didn't get your fill on man meat earlier?
I don't know how I feel about that. Talk about my naughty cups.
What?
All right. So I think we can all agree that the stealth option is now out, and probably
But it wasn't even a stealth. We just went and tried to talk. We sent you two and we thought that
I
would be
mean,
enough.
I tried my hardest. I tried everything I knew to do.
Thought plan worked.
So, yeah, but we should address that at some point.
I think we really need to convince Gagarin that that's not always going to work. But it did work that one time, which was fortunate and unfortunate because now he thinks that will work.
No poison.
No more poison.
No.
That wasn't
That was
poison.
wine.
Oh no, it definitely poisoned them.
1 point. I'm going to spend a point to try and throw empathy to get that going. And a 7.
To do what now?
I'm going to throw empathy to give my next persuasion roll a +1.
Okay.
I got a 7, so it's not a raise, I don't believe, but it's still a success, so I'll get a
Plus
+1 bonus to a persuasion. And now I'm going to try a persuasion.
On
Gonna holler up. Sergeant at Arms Varric, we've come here to discuss things with you. It's gotten a little heated down here, but things are under control now, and we wish to speak to you in a peaceable manner. There is still some wine and, Guardian, lay off the cheese. And some cheese. Please consider coming down and talking with us in a peaceful manner, sir. I beseech you.
let's see your roll. I see a 10.
12, 13.
That's the guard's tactics now? You come in fighting and now you're offering wine and cheese?
We offered the wine and cheese first. It was when the 2 bowmen decided to shoot 2 unarmed halflings at the time that things got violent.
Halflings? Are
I'm
you
a halfling
with?
and she's a halfling, and Yeah, we're halflings.
Are you not with the Corvosan Guard?
Unless the Corvosan Guard started wearing that. Me wearing this. No, we're not.
Who are you and what do you want?
I am Giggles! I am Giggles!
No, Giggles is dead. Everybody
We
knows
want to
Giggles
talk
is
to you.
dead.
Oh shit, Giggles.
What?
Did anybody come down, or are we just yelling back
You're
and
just
forth?
yelling up and down.
Okay.
Good luck. It's on you now. We got his attention.
Yeah, I'd like to try to persuade him with a haiku. I'll yell up at him, I'll yell. Return to your post. Corvosa needs your aid, sir, despite the queen's rule. Thank you.
Are you using any power or just persuasion?
Just persuading.
Give me a roll.
Okay.
It's the power of persuasion.
I have the power.
Oh, I hand it a wild dice, maybe? No. It's a 4.
Though your words carry beauty, I am not swayed. But I am not. I am no coward. You hear bootsteps on steps somewhere.
Nobody's calling you a coward, Mr. Varick. However, you are under the Sorry, I'm a little verklempt. This man here's blood. It's distracting.
At the end of that hall, you now see. Apparently, there was a wall that ended. He comes around that corner, longbow in hand, 2 arrows knocked.
You understand that the men that have followed you here are killing people for 50 gold crowns.
And then selling the meat to other people.
That's got to come from
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
free. It's free.
It's free.
Giving the meat. Feeding the meat to
Roll
other
persuasion.
people.
Boom.
If whoever wants to make the main role can, but the other can support if you
Okay.
wish.
I will support.
So supporter, roll your persuasion first.
Okay.
Great.
Does that include the wild dice?
Yes. Any trait roll includes the wild die.
7.
Nice. 7.
That's +1.
All right. Well, I'm going to get a 9, so it's going to get me to a 10.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
What are you talking about?
I will put the mace down. Just drop it. The gentleman that you've brought over, the Cow Hammer Boys, have it well known throughout this entire neighborhood now that if you ask to buy something off the special menu and you provide 50 gold crowns, that you can have someone killed. Now, sir, I understand that you have grievances with the new queen, and some of those grievances I will agree with. However, I don't believe that a loyal member of the guard becomes, well, a hired killer overnight. So I don't know if
I had no knowledge of this.
I mean, bad apples show up.
I let them run the storefront.
I mean, cannibal meat that's a little out there, sir. I understand people need to eat, but
That's an abomination.
human flesh is kind of pushing the boundaries.
So here's the deal. If you come with us back to the guard,
But you said you were not of the guard.
we're not of the guard.
Did they start hiring people that can't ride the ride? We're not
Ask
tall enough.
again. Who are you? Who are you with?
Oh,
We're heroes of Corvosa.
Honestly, we just
Bold
work
words.
at the Fresh Brew.
They weren't my words.
I am Gagarin.
Thank God.
Wait, no, I am Giggles. See?
I'm Gavin Underfoot, manager of the Fresh Brew.
The what?
The Fresh Brew. It's a small tavern that serves
Happy hour.
beverages.
And again, how does that bring you here to my door?
We're here because we're getting paid to come and get you.
By whom?
What's her name? I forget what the queen's name is, sir.
Not the queen.
Oh, no, she wanted us to do this too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's her word.
Uh,
Somebody you're not going to like, but
Yeah,
you know,
Cressida.
there's a lot of things we don't like in the
Tell
world.
him Gadrin Lamb. Tell
Cressida
him.
wants you
No.
to
Tell
return.
him Lamb sent us.
Corvosa needs good men more than they've needed ever before. And I'm still hoping that you're one of them. Whatever it is that you have against the queen, I get it, but I don't think this is the way to go about it. Change has to come from the inside. You know as well as I do, they'll just recruit more soldiers. They'll keep recruiting and recruiting. As things get worse, people are going to get poor and desperate. And all of a sudden, the queen's crowns, all that money is going to go somewhere, whether it's bonuses to young men signing up to fight battles they can't win, even while they spit her name out one side and accept her money with the other. That's how it will work. Or you can start changing things from the inside.
While we can still save the city.
You guys all work.
I mean, look at how it's already devolved. I mean, you have your own men under your nose killing people for a few coins.
And serving their flesh to the public.
Yeah. So
Better us than the health inspector.
That was never part of
honestly.
the plan.
I'll repeat, despite the Queen's rule, Corvosa needs you.
What was the plan?
Was it build up the peasants for revolution? Because that's the vibe I'm getting here. Am I close? I'm getting a peasant
Free
revolution
meat's gotta get you
vibe.
something.
Yeah.
Give me one more persuasion roll, but I'll give it to you at a +2.
Ooh, well, I'll take the +2 and be happy to have it.
Oh,
There's an ace on
gone
that.
forever.
There's another ace, so that's 12 and a 1. That's going to give me to 13, and then we'll stick with the 13. Though I am curious what it did come up
I
with.
can't see
It looks like
I can get it later.
Yeah, I think it lives there now.
I can't tell what it is from here. Sorry, my eyes are
Can't
too
even
bad.
see it.
We've got 9 and 8.
This
No, it's an 8.
brief pause brought to you by
Thanks, sir. Sorry about that.
Paquitos.
We'll stick with a 13. +2, 15.
He drops the bow, the arrows.
Thank Caden.
Quick, poison him.
no.
You know, it just means wine.
Yeah, he thinks wine is poison.
Nothing is further from the truth.
I submit myself to you for arrest for
Bottle of
crimes
wine?
against the crown. What?
Take a drink.
It's not poison, I promise.
Oh, I'll take a big swig. There you go. We got cheese out front.
Just come with us. That's all we ask.
It wasn't an
There's no-
arrest.
wait, I don't even own a pair of manacles, regardless of what you might have heard.
I mean, he does have some questionable objects, but
Yeah, but not manacles. I'm not that guy. If you come in, sir, it's of your own volition. I'm asking you
Look,
to.
we're weird and we know it, but we don't work.
Yeah.
We're not part of the guard. We don't look like we're part of the guard.
It wasn't my plan.
What was the plan?
Plan was to give out. Wasn't all that bad. Give away free meat. Everyone's in dire need of food. Giving away free meat to people was the good part of the plan.
that's a noble plan.
Is that the plan? Meat?
But it does seem that right now you
There's two
would be
plans?
best utilized returning to the guard.
Coming with a way to get the ships unloaded in a peaceful manner will get food flowing much quicker than a few handouts of meat, sir.
Especially man meat, which is where we've come to.
It wasn't my plan.
But that's the plan that
That's what
Happened
happened.
underneath
Whose
your
plan
watch.
was it? Or did the plan just go astray?
You were unlike anyone I've
Just listen.
ever met before.
I told you we were weird.
The love of my life, Malaya, it was her plan. Get a group of the guards together, feed the locals. knew nothing of any murders or using human meat. I have no idea why Malaya or her family, they're Konas. I don't know why they would want me to do this, but I saw no harm in it. It seemed I would be helping people, and plus her family is wealthy, influential, and if things should turn in the castle, I thought it, well, I guess I was just thinking of myself.
We've all done crazy things. I've done some crazy things for love. I can see where I get it. Absolutely get it.
I've really never done anything that didn't work out
For love?
100% to my
I get
favor.
that.
I mean, I think this worked out.
I'm going to pick up the intestine.
I mean,
They might have resupplied the man meat. I don't know. These two are.
The guy, the butcher's.
Can you get the rest of your men to follow you, and we'll head back in without any more violence, and I will tend to their wounds as well.
unless any of those
Except
men.
for that guy, I can't do that. That's beyond me.
We just want to ensure there's no more man meat coming through.
And no more of those cow
'Cause that has to
hammer
stop.
boys.
That can't be allowed.
You see him looking around. Someone's missing.
Yeah, there's a guy that ran up the stairs.
He ran off. I don't know where he went.
He ran back up the stairs, or at least that's the last I saw him.
He didn't run up the stairs. He just ran out that back door.
Oh, okay.
I just
thought
knew he ran down the hall.
he ran
I
upstairs.
just knew he ran
Okay.
down the hall. Who's missing?
Carson. Corallo.
Does he have a specialty? Another bowman?
They were all competent bowmen. Parnes there, he points at the, what you've come to think of as the butcher. He was a butcher before he joined the guard.
Oh.
Seemed a good choice for giving away free meat to people. Didn't realize he'd be... You disgust me. Takes off his weapon belt.
Well, I'm not carrying that. Just put that right back on. Oh, okay, never mind.
I hand it to Gagarin.
Oh, what do I get?
There's a long sword and a very fancy silver dagger.
Okay. I'll give you the dagger.
Just hold it. Just hang on to it.
Okay.
Just hang on to it.
All right.
We're
Look,
not looting his stuff. We're just carrying it.
fancy silver.
Do the Corvosian Guard have dog tags or something
Dagger.
like that? All right, so there's nothing to take off the dead guy to show that he's there. The guy who's unconscious, I will do just a regular healing, no magic involved. So
Can I go ahead and just start restraining these guys' wrists?
I assume you already had it. Using that twine.
Yeah, we did that before.
They'll all be with the new guy too, right?
No, we
Oh,
did that.
yeah.
I'll get a 6 on the healing for the guy that was knocked unconscious.
His eyes flutter open. Oh God, no!
Yeah, I thought you.
His eyes lock on Varric. Shit. You have much explaining to do. It was easy money. Look at those fools out there looking for a handout. They didn't care if we gave them their neighbor or a cow. 50 gold is good. We just knew we couldn't trust you. That's why we didn't tell you. Pray I have no say in your sentiments. Friends, I am at your mercy whenever you are ready to go.
Let's do it.
We will take.
Well, I'm going to go take a look around real quick. I'll be right back. And then I will begin to loot the store.
50 gold per person?
Not taking any meat for the fresh brew. I don't need that kidding around. But yeah, they've been collecting 50 gold per person. I'm going to go have a look around.
So we have 2 other hostages that can walk now.
I'm gonna tie them all together.
I don't think we have to tie the
Varric.
Carrot. What's his name? Varric.
Varric.
We don't have to tie him up. He's cool. He's
You-
agreed.
You lost me, I think.
Tie up these 2, buddy, and leave this guy. He's going
I've
to
already started.
lead them. And yeah, and then after that, I'm going to go start perusing all the stuff.
Walking down that hall, the smell
Oh!
hits you.
Oh, man.
And you find a full area for preparing meat. Hooks on a line that can be slid around. There's a large cauldron of boiling water, and next to it is one filled with cold water to help preserve things. You can see where they bring the livestock in. There's a pen area directly from the livestock area. It's a very vast building. How extensively do you wish to...
Unfortunately, I can spend 30 minutes, I think, and that's about it. So it's going to be a rough perusal. And after 20 minutes, if I haven't found anything interesting, I'll go to the guy who 50 gold is 50 easy money, and we'll start having a conversation about him about where it's all hidden.
You don't find any sign of any cash. And Varric obviously didn't know they were up to anything, so he wouldn't know where anything's held. So which of the 2 are you going to question?
One guy's in really bad shape.
One's...
I think he's the way to go. I haven't healed him yet. I can make some of this pain, if not all of it, go away.
Killing me.
Why would I do that? What part about any of this? You're still alive.
Look what it did to my hand.
I mean, did I walk in with a bottle of wine and a roll of cheese and say, let's talk? Did I not say that? I did. And yet you're still here, and only one guy's dead because he really didn't like the cheese. That was pretty good cheese. So, I can give you a sip off my flask, and we can have a conversation, or you can be in pain and walk to the queen and have whatever's going to happen. I got a feeling it won't go well, but maybe if you beg really, really well. She is quite desperate for able-bodied men. You're not that right now, but I think I can fix it.
He looks at the butcher guy, Parnes. Parnes looks at him.
Smack him in the head.
I shall. Pow! And I will intimidate him.
Roll.
This goes against a lot of things I feel about, but man meat has really pushed me to the edge
Yeah, I just
of
don't
my
feel like there's-
my try to
Yeah.
avoid violence thing. You've really got me there.
I get this with it, right? So I hit on
It's
that.
an ace.
And I hit again.
That's another ace.
I said hit him, not kill him.
12,
This is
13,
intimidate.
14.
Oh, good. Yes, that's perfect.
It's a 14 on Intimidate, so that's the
You
definite
want me to
raise.
break your other hand?
Okay, you better tell him. What do you need?
Where did you stash all the cash? Where's the stuff? Where did you guys put everything? Where's the murder money?
The pin
The pen.
underneath the trough.
Alrighty. Gonna head out to a pen and a trough.
I'll come with you.
Thank you.
Just make sure.
Yeah, I think you just want to make me look bad.
Oh, look, you found your home.
See? That's what I expected.
You go out to the pen. There are 2 of them, troughs in each one,
Okay.
which
I'll go right first, check out the one on the right, and then check out the one on the left.
you dig around. You're starting to wonder if he's lying. You find nothing
Okay.
under the first one. You, of course, are silently enjoying the fact he's found nothing.
Running around with the rest of the animals. Yes.
Watching as his fine, questionable boots get muck all over them.
I'll clean those.
And into the next pin. As you run your hand over the mud underneath the trough, there's fresh earth here.
Ooh.
and your hand quickly fingers run over a cloth sack. And pulling it out, it's jingling heavy with coin.
Okay. Walk over, pull it out, shake it off a little bit, walk over to Margot. Here you go. If you count some of that for me,
I'll
that'd be
just
great.
hang on to this.
We usually have accountants for this. And walk back inside. Thank you. All right, let me see. I don't want to heal him up, but I want to take the edge off of the pain, so I will just use regular healing. Though he's not getting the good stuff because I'm down to some points there. And well,
Neat.
so I'll get up to a 6.
That is enough to heal him of 1 wound.
Alrighty.
While he's doing that, I'd like to count the coins in the bag.
It's tedious work beneath you, obviously.
Most things are.
But there's a total of 450 gold pieces,
Score.
740 silver pieces. And you are no jeweler, but there's a lot of assorted bits and pieces of jewelry and gemstones you're guessing is worth quite a lot as well.
Okay, so maybe when we get back to the fresh brew, we can divvy this up. Somebody might want to hold on to Gagarin's portion of that.
He's getting allowance.
Gavin was the one dishing out his money.
Okay. Yeah, I think I am fine with letting Varric literally lead these two guys back in.
I think we should go with him, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, he's not going by himself.
You're right.
but
I haven't left them.
We're good, well, because we got to get paid. But
Right.
I think it'll look better for him coming back in if he's the one that presents them, and
That's what we'll do.
Yeah, we don't want to make it look like
yeah, if he's
the
gonna
same type of scum
exactly.
as that guy. Those guys.
And now we've got social elite scandal with these people. So I don't know. Hopefully that's something we don't get involved in. Dealing with those kind of people is never fun.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
So you're letting Varric guide Parnes and Beldrago down the streets?
And I will keep your eye open for that one guy. I will
So I'll
try
watch
to.
her back on the way back to,
The Citadel?
the Citadel.
There's
think it was
lots of
called.
second stories, and he uses a bow. I will also be really wary about if I see imps come up from anywhere or drakes like all of a sudden pop out of
Is
something.
he wearing his armor?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, the thing about Varric is he's still a full Corvosan livery, so he could have, other than not having bathed in at least a week, he could have just walked right off of his duty.
But why didn't he bathe? Like, if his girlfriend told him to come do this, couldn't he just go bathe at her place?
His bougie girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well,
when was the last time you saw her?
all
Varric?
of you give me a common knowledge roll +2.
Six, seven.
7.
Two.
Oh, she's still rolling over here.
So,
She's gonna get 7 too.
7.
So, what was it?
7.
7, 4, 7,
7.
7.
I guess
You were not at the bar that night when
apparently.
we heard this.
It's well known. The Arakonas are a very wealthy family. They pretty much run Old Corvosa in the north. Old Corvosa is a place where vice runs rampant, and they allow it to do so. They keep it just in check so it doesn't become overly chaotic. So a lot of people snub their nose to them, think that they're aiding all these vices, but they're making money off of it.
So they're crime lords.
I wouldn't say that,
Okay.
What's their name again?
because there is a vice tax in Corvosa. Most things are legal, it's taxable.
Okay.
It's just
And they're tax evaders.
there's a large proportion of it in Old Corvosa. I'm sorry, what was that?
What was their name? Their family name?
Arcona.
Arcana.
Not to be confused with the Harkons.
So if he had a lover among the Arcona family, he was most definitely sleeping up.
But he hasn't bathed.
He also reeks of wine and ale. You got the impression he never really left that upstairs area for the most part.
When was the last time that you saw her, sir? When was the last time she visited?
Or the last time you visited.
I had considered going to see her, I just hadn't yet.
Why is that?
Does her family not approve or not know, maybe?
I know not. I was a watch sergeant in the Corvosan Guard, and I left my post. I did. I allowed them to do what they did. All because of her. So forgive me if I had a bit of conscience nagging at me.
I'll slap him on the back.
It's okay. We turn you in, get potatoes now.
We're bringing you in. We're not. Yeah, we're bringing you.
Last time I saw her was a week ago, right after King Yogurt was declared dead. She came to me with this plan to gather some like-minded guards and reopen all the world's meat and give away free meat.
Well, it shall surely be a hard road for you to travel now, sir. But at the end of the road, I believe, within my heart of hearts, that you will find whatever it is that you truly deserve, and in no threatening manner whatsoever. I think that you can find your way back to your honor.
Forgive me. I do appreciate the words. But if Queen Iliosa has any say in it, I foresee the hangman's noose in my future. But it's no less than I deserve.
I keep your sword and dagger safe.
I appreciate that.
No
friend.
problem. You're lucky you not get poisoned.
We need to talk about poison.
People are peering out their doors, their windows, coming outside because these were men that were feeding them when no one else would. When no other source of meat was available, they were giving it away for free. So you're starting to feel a little tense because of the vast number of people, and the looks on their faces are not pleased.
Free cow, free meat, world's meat. It's right there. Feel free, everybody. It's free.
It's just these two.
Free.
Like,
There for the taking.
Gotta roll that persuasion.
Sweet Lord.
Don't mind the guy on the ground. His guts hanging out.
We just won't tell them.
14.
Yeah, eating too.
Tell them they were stealing it.
Oh. You want to butcher a cow? I can fucking find out.
Wait.
Good job, Gavin.
See more than a few people kind of now looking back at the building.
all right, let's
Make sure that you share with your neighbors.
hurry it along. Hurry it along.
Let's pick up the pace.
And yeah, we'll shuffle feet.
Quickly quicken the pace, and eventually you escape that particular portion of Korvosa, and before long, the citadel looms large. So now you're just an oddity. 3 little people, 1 big half-orc, and a Korvosan guard leading 2 other Korvosan guards that are bound and wounded. Riots must be bad indeed. The 2 guards at the front gate see you, see these 3.
Well met, gentlemen.
Well done.
I'm Gavin. I don't have a badge. Did you guys get a badge or anything?
No, I'm not getting no badge.
No, we didn't get any
It
badges.
seems that were waiting for us.
Oh, you know us?
These were the 2 nervous guards that were there when you were first brought in.
Oh, you do remember us. You do make an impression.
I know. I'm really hard to forget.
Oh,
Told you.
Yeah.
huh. What do they see?
What do you not see?
Prompt.
If you get that, I'm gonna give you 10 gold. Hell yeah.
Wait, Tingle.
You're led through the courtyard. You see Field Marshal Croft's office. The door is slightly ajar. And one guard, his eyes go wide and quickly goes over. And Cressida Croft steps out,
I hope you brought potatoes.
and her eyes settle on Varric Van Casterton.
Varric has come willingly.
The other 2 not so much.
Yeah. And these other 2 might not be worth rehabilitating.
Perhaps we should talk in your office.
Yes, perhaps we should.
I'll make sure
I sure hope this
that
office is big enough
it's
for all.
Varric seen
not, we'll
leading
climb
the
on
other 2
Cooper.
guys in. Like, oh, yeah, Mr. Varric, sir, please, after you.
And you see her eyes are searching to see how many guards are actually witnessing this, because she's still very firmly in her mind is thinking infection, infecting the others. So once you're all in her office, she shuts the door, pulls the bolt. Is this all there was?
A gentleman got away, but Mr. Varric can inform you of who that was and what he did. Stainless steel.
Don't mind me.
It was a long walk.
You should know, Field Marshal. I knew nothing of what they were doing in regards to the murder of Corvillisan citizens, nor their selling the meat of said murderers. Forgive me, not selling, giving away. She looks at all of you.
Tell her about that.
Yeah. So it turns out that, yes, they were murdering people and giving their meat away for coin.
50 of them. Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend it's not.
Varric.
You are lucky I don't send you to Pharasma's realm right now. You were one of us. You still wear the colors and... I'm almost sad that they didn't kill you. A small part of me hoped that that one would have crushed your head between his hands.
Wait, that would have cost us 250 gold crowns, Commander.
And half
wanted us to
potatoes.
only pay half?
Pulls a small chest, sets it down. There's your payment in full.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
There's a barrel around the corner full of potatoes.
Excellent.
Ma'am, I understand. Well, okay. Gonna wait a minute. She's upset.
They captured this man. He was prisoner when we found him.
You were a horrible liar.
Oh,
It does seem that Varric had nothing
tell
to
her
do
the
with
plan.
that.
Which is a good thing to be. You don't want to be a good liar.
Potato.
You have all this time, not give me earlier?
Ma'am, what is...
Potato.
I honestly, as a civilian, but working somewhat within the what's the proper thing to call you? Are you field commander? Do I call you by your last name? Do I call you by your first name? Do I call you early in the morning? Do I just show up with flowers and dinner? I'm unclear about what is the best way to proceed to, to do the right thing.
And
Amongst other guard, I would prefer you refer to me as Field Commander Croft.
Field Commander Croft. Field Commander Croft.
Within walls alone, you may all refer to me as Cressida. I think you've earned that much.
Thank you. Call me Gavin. My friends call me Gabby.
This man has a funny name.
Yeah. So, you're short of people right now, and you know how to do this better than anybody else. I don't want to tell you how. I don't want to micromanage the military right now because I'm, busy at the bar. But I think that wasting this man's potential. Wasting his potential.
He already drew away 4 other guards.
And yet he is back here with his weapons in his hand after he handed him over. And I think.
And what was his reasoning for all that he has done?
Love.
What?
He fell in love. The guy fell in love.
You are an idiot.
Well, now that I can't agree with, but again, I've done some pretty stupid things. I should tell you about the girl I dated after I saved her children. That didn't work out well. You can't save somebody and date them. It doesn't work. It's a thing. After you save them, you can't date them.
I think the important thing is that we have 2 of the former guards that were not probably up to guard standard in the first place.
No, not good people.
To make the decisions that they made so quickly. And he was able to he was disgusted and clearly didn't seem to know anything was going on. And he volunteered to come back and bring them in for their crimes.
I believe in second chances. So if someone's done something, they made a mistake, and they're remorseful for it, I don't think that should ruin their entire life if I think they can do some good.
How upstanding of him. If only he had not got them all to leave and desert their posts to begin with. Perhaps the very thought of murdering their citizens would not have entered their minds.
What are we talking about again?
It's a slippery slope.
Cressida.
What are they talking about?
Cressida. Clearly, he needs some supervision, but...
Supervision?
Yes.
Estelle, that will be his supervision.
My suggestion, for whatever this is worth, and I flip my hair a little bit,
Do you have bugs?
put him with a partner who, can keep an eye on him, make sure he follows the right path, doesn't stray even a hair. If he does, then throw him in a cell. But he's clearly a very talented...
I don't think he knew what was going on, and I think right now the city can use as many talented guards as possible.
Soldier for
I
you.
value all that you have done, and all I hope you will do, but in this matter, I have made up my mind.
We can respect that, I guess.
He is an infection. If left, he could spread. More guards could leave. And who knows what hell they might try to get up to.
But you're short-handed.
But I have you, don't I?
Or he was obviously pretty prominent within the guard. His girlfriend talked him into thinking this was a good idea.
I don't care what some wench had him do.
I wouldn't say she's a winch.
Yeah.
What was her name again?
Malaya?
Marconi?
Arcona?
She looks at him. Seriously.
So I'm just saying.
So was it her idea? Was her family thinking they could whip up a little revolution? Overthrow the queen? Are we adding anarchy to your list of treasons now?
Cressida, I don't think it was an attempt at anarchy. I think it was just an attempt at feeding people during these trying times.
Forgive me, but I have not known the Arconas to have that generous a bone anywhere in them.
I would agree, but I don't know that he knew that.
Ignorance is not the same as innocence.
No, but it's also not the same as willingly
As evil.
doing something that I'd say you at least talk to the guy.
Oh, I shall.
Oh, you shall. Well, that's great, but we're not leaders. So,
Which is why this conversation is ended. There is your gold. Your potatoes are outside.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're just mercs.
Gagargan,
I respect your wisdom, ma'am.
So much for heroes
But
of
I
Corvosa.
honestly believe that you are leaving a tool in the shed that could be used. This man and what he's been through and everything, I get it.
I
I'm
need
picking up my
a
thing.
persuasion roll from you and you.
Okay.
Oh,
These will be support rolls for him.
Roll it again, please.
I hope you
I'll
do
take
good.
that. I'll take that raise.
It was a 10.
Oh, it's gonna be higher than I get, I think.
5.
Still good.
All right, so
Make your persuasion roll a +3.
woohoo! 12. I didn't like that part.
I do not hold you as simple mercenaries. Before I attained this rank and position, I was a guard only part-time. I lived the adventuring life when I could. It was only after thwarting an attempt to poison the king and his entourage that the king himself gave me this position. So forgive me if my anger puts words in my mouth I do not mean. I do not hold you as mere mercenaries. And I do hear your words.
Gagarin have question.
Yes,
What is mercenary?
someone who fights or does just about anything for money.
Oh, like Gagarin.
I'm hoping not.
Point, Field Commander, is that I believe that man is now willing to travel all the roads to hell to retrieve his name.
And that is something I am going to have to test. I cannot just take your word and hope that he has turned a leaf and is a new man.
We were just hoping that you wouldn't
But I can
get rid of it.
make certain the Queen is not aware of what has transpired.
That's all I was asking. I mean, I'm going to ask another thing too, but that's all I was asking in this instance. Now I got the other thing I wanted to ask. Are your eyes green?
What?
That wasn't the question. That was a question, but that wasn't the question. And I apologize for the distraction, but your eyes are very distracting. I'm very enthralled. These men had gained the support and loyalty of the people of the street, blah, blah, blah,
And that is a large part of the problem.
by giving away free meat. Now, meat, that's not on the menu. That's off the table. However, I think that if we can arrange a bread and even a soup outlet at that same spot, I can probably arrange for enough grain to come off some boats through some back channels, and we can at least get some bread and soup. It's not as good as meat, but at least it's not.
Well, it keeps the
man
people
meat.
on our side and prevents
I think
further chaos.
A few soup kitchens right now in that area are going to buy you a lot more loyalty and calm things down. And the price of some bread and soup is probably really cheap compared to, the continued revolution.
Gagarin give back potatoes for a purpose.
Oh, buddy,
Such good idea, Gavin. Yeah.
you. The only thing bigger than Betsy is your heart, my friend.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what that means. Show her naughty cups.
I have the cups right now. Okay.
Gavin have naughty cups.
No one needs to see those. Unless you come to Happy Endings at the Fresh Brew.
Special.
Wait.
Closing
You
time.
making that a whole thing?
Well,
That's
maybe.
like what it's called now?
We'll see. All right, so that's what we've got. We've given you everything we've got. I've poured my heart out here. Maybe they're hazel.
They do kind of.
All right,
they do
we're
kind of
gonna
look a little
take
hazel.
this chest. We'll let you handle your business. Thank you so much, Field Commander.
Just let us know what you need us to do next.
Yeah, anytime, day or night.
You probably want to find that guy that ran off.
Yes.
Maybe I take one potato.
Thank you. Truly.
Just one potato.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
All the potatoes. I'll go take the cot.
Now,
Go back, get the cot.
Mr. Van Casterkin, you and I are going to have a conversation.
Well, that seems like a private thing. I'm gonna let myself out.
Oh, we'll all exit. We're not going to stay.
I will take one potato.
We'll just eat the potato and get it from
Just
fresh
one. I
fruit.
can't help it. I forgot what I told him.
I don't have any more potatoes.
Got potatoes in there?
Kind of.
I don't know. Hopefully they're not
Oh
death
no, that
bites.
doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't sound. That doesn't.
These are the special dice.
Yeah,
He
these
uses these
these
to end you.
the
Seems
dice.
like it's some
the dice to murder you with.
Oh, they're shiny.
Normally you get conviction for overly epic triumphant things or really, really, really bad horrific things happening to you.
I don't want to earn them that way.
This adventure, I can tell, really thought you were going to go one way or the other. It never really considered a middle ground. It never really considered that the PCs would really, really try and convince the field marshal that this guy is not a bad guy. They assumed you'd probably kill him or maybe bring him in on his hands and knees, fully whipped.
He was convincing.
So for that, I'm going to give each of you another conviction.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Boy. Now I know what's in that
I
brown
feel like
bag.
Chewbacca just got a little medal.
Finally. We like to do things different.
Yeah.
We're the Fresh Brew Crew.
That's what we should call ourselves.
That's it.
Okay, that's going to be it from now on. Fresh Brew Crew. Come in soon and see our naughty cups.
Maybe get your throat slit. Who knows? Oh, I'm sorry. Intestines pulled out.
It's a specialty.
So are you headed to the Fresh Brew?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to get cleaned up.
Maybe
Yeah,
split
I'm
up all
pretty
this
sure we
gold.
got
Yeah.
blood.
Some
And
loot.
I'm pretty sure we had blood on us before we ever even got there.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know where it came from.
the imps.
I'm gonna give her that
Okay.
shiny dagger.
The imps.
I'm gonna give you that shiny dagger. I assume it's special.
Shiny dagger.
It's
Fancy silver dagger.
It's silver. The handle is made to look like a coiled snake, so the end pommels the head.
Okay, so coiled.
I assume you guys want a
Dagger.
long sword.
Is it the same?
I don't know if you guys could use them.
Damage-wise, yes.
Yeah. There's no
Long sword.
pluses.
I'm good with
It's a
my
masterwork,
sling. It's
so
amazing.
armor piercing 1.
Okay, so I will switch. Now I have 2 that are +1.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Thanks. And I will try to find another potato. I'd also like it noted that I don't like to leave the fresh brew without at least a couple of potatoes in my pocket or my backpack.
Our potato bill has gone way up.
I don't want to carry onions.
Our produce
So-
guy is real
You want to
happy
carry
lately.
onions, you go ahead, but
No,
I'm not.
thank you.
You get back to the Fresh Brew, and after seeing it so much in the last few hours, you immediately notice the armor of a Corvosan guard heavily into his cups in the corner. Smedley walks up to you. He has been here all damn day.
Doesn't seem like he's causing a problem.
Shouldn't he be doing his job?
Well,
Do we know him? It's not the guy that ran out, was it?
it's not the guy that ran off. I'll walk up with a fresh refill. What's he drinking, buddy?
Ale.
Ale.
Neffy! I ain't seen you since Standpoint! Neffy! Oh, my friend!
Buddy! Pal!
Wraps you up in a hug, picks you up off the ground. Oh, Neffy! Oh, it's good to see you. It's good to see
Be
you.
seen. How are you doing?
I can't complain.
Okay.
World's gone to shit, but I can't complain.
Okay.
Cause
It's a trying time.
I got a thirst. So I'm dealing with the thirst.
Okay. Are we on duty right now?
What?
Yeah.
Duty?
Uh-huh.
No.
No. As in we're not working right now, or
You.
uh-oh.
Me.
Not her. Not her. Wrong. Hey, buddy, the wrong one. Really the wrong one. Look at this one.
You and your elk.
Pull Margot over.
Look, King Yoder's dead.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Push her in.
Yeah, look. Hey, Margot.
Hey, buddy.
You remember Margot, right?
Like, you're a little sparkle. I don't know what's happening right now.
Please don't kill this guy in
Give me a smarts roll, just in case you don't, make sure you don't critical fail.
Well, geez, I hope not.
I hope not go in my
I
eyes.
don't want a critical fail.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
no, I got a 3. I got a 3.
Okay, it's not a
Not a
failure.
critical fail. 3. Just trying to give you a little.
Give me a performance roll as you were suddenly thrust in front of this drunkard.
And as I
look
go,
over and
I'll
she's
just
going.
kind of do a little jig like in front of him.
Multicolored sparkling lights are all around
I just
you.
felt a little, sparkle.
Is blinking red normal?
It's recording.
Okay.
If
Hi, Mom.
she's dancing and there's lights, I'm gonna
I
dance.
didn't roll my.
My typical dance.
It was a 7.
With a +1, so 8. He's drunk off. Right. You. Hello.
Margot's performing here tonight.
Oh, I bet she is.
Okay.
I can think of a few performances I'd like to have her do.
All right, now we're getting a little out of control, buddy. Okay.
Oh, come on
We
now.
got special cups for this.
Gotta
later on.
share. Come on, Neffy.
Well, hold up now.
I'll dance my way in the between them.
What in the nine hells?
He's the new bouncer. And when people get a little handsy with
You
Margot,
need to keep that one away.
so all right.
What's your problem with her?
You. You killed the king. You're the cause of all this.
She did not
sorry,
kill the king.
Killed the king?
Yeah. Hey, you're on. You killed the king.
No.
She did not kill the king.
No, we were
That's
definitely.
why the world gone to shit out there. I'm tired. Tired of having to put down people I know and my friends just because they got nothing to eat and they're afraid of taxes are going to be raised and they're going to lose their homes. I'm tired of it because of you. You did it.
She didn't
I'm
do
gonna-
anything, buddy.
I'm gonna use 3.
I did it?
Hey, look.
Or a gnome did it.
You're damn. You're beautiful.
Aren't I?
Damn near. I'm gonna use some healing to try and sober him up.
This would be I think I don't know how many points you guys spend. It's
It's 3 normally.
It's poison removal.
Okay, let's see what that says. Neutralize poison, +1. Alrighty. Healing, make sure that hasn't changed since we last used it. It's on faith, it's that. Nope, hasn't changed. Get a 5. We're gonna go with a 5. It's good enough, I think. A successful healing roll negates any poison or disease. The poison disease has a bonus or penalty associated with it. The modifier applies to the arcane skill roll as well. Except I use faith.
Mouth tastes like cotton.
That happens. I think you got a little carried away, my good friend.
Can we maybe take him up to a room, where he can get? No, not like that. Not
We
like
do
that.
not do that in this establishment, lady.
Not like that. Just somewhere
Okay.
where we can all talk, a little bit more calmly. Get him some water.
I'll just take him into my office.
Okay.
Okay. Up on your feet, sir. We're gonna talk about your tab.
Come, little man.
He looked at all the cups. Oh God. Lead him back to the office.
You definitely had your fill tonight, or this afternoon. Started a little early. I see you learned about happy hour.
Yeah.
What's your name, there, soldier?
Yarin.
Hey, Jarn. All right, so are you supposed to be on duty right now, buddy? Is this a dereliction, or is this a flat out you're going AWOL?
haven't decided yet.
All right, well,
Well, you're not going AWOL.
see? You're not going AWOL.
Not doing that. Not on the table.
Who are you? I mean, forgive me. You are drop dead gorgeous, and I would
know.
do things to you. I can't even.
Yeah, gonna stop you right there, buddy. That's also not on the table.
It better not be on my tables.
Not on any table or anywhere. So tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
I'm surrounded by little people. and
No,
one
I
big
mean, what are you talking about with our friend?
one. What?
You said I killed the king.
Did you?
No.
No, she killed a gnome.
Yeah.
The king was not a gnome.
Yeah, we're
Correct. So why would you think that
I don't know.
I killed?
Talk to the cups back there.
Do they talk to you?
Well, they were at that point. Yeah, I'm pretty
Ghosts?
sure. Pretty sure. He's pretty deep.
Why, you never been in your cups and said something you don't remember or didn't
No.
mean?
No.
Oh, well, la-di-da, look at you.
Oh, look at me.
Yes. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be. What are you supposed to be doing?
You look like guard. Are you a guard?
Still deciding.
Listen,
What'd he say?
what brought you here to this point where you're not
Have you
sure?
looked out those doors?
We've been in the thick
Literally
of
just
it.
walked in.
Tired of it.
Who is it?
We're not guarding the gates against Shawanti barbarians. We're fighting our own people. All they want is lower taxes. We'll live in their own homes, feed their children. We got riots because everyone's afraid the queen's gonna do I don't know what.
Has the queen actually done anything though?
I don't know.
So
There's so many rumors on the street right now. I can't just walk into the castle and demand answers. Who am I? I'm nobody.
So your solution is just to quit and run away and not try to help.
When you say it like that, yeah, it sounds like a shitty deal, okay?
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah, I feel like you should kind of, do your job and just help people. Do the best you can.
So Gavin, let me ask you this question.
Yeah, Margo.
If our friend here were to go back to the guard, as if nothing even happened, he
Nothing
wasn't
happened.
considering leaving, what would you say about his tab tonight?
He's going to come back and work a couple nights security to give Gargan a couple days off. But other than that, it's going to be free and clear.
That sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Sounds like a really good deal.
And maybe a couple of special performances? I'm not talking anything, too special. Just, something just for our friend here.
What's your definition of special?
Yeah.
Why don't you come back, work a couple nights, and find out?
The Gargan potato juggle for you.
And even a bigger benefit, we don't tell Field Commander Kreskin that you're here, neglecting your duty and get yourself hung.
Yeah,
There's that too.
we'll forget about it.
I see. Well, it looks like you got me by the balls, so sounds like a pretty good deal getting tab taken off. Right. And
But you really have to mean it. You can't just say, I'm going to go back to work and not help anyone. You got to mean it.
Because listen, we're in Cressida's ear, so if you don't hold up your end of the bargain, she's going to hear about it.
Soldier captain with bow go back to work.
I mean, yeah, there's never doubt that Zarek was going to go back to work though. So, that was Varric was going to go. So that wasn't a problem bringing him and his four buddies in. This is a guy that's just, having a bad day. Varric was serving up, man meat. So, we had to kill that guy.
He doesn't
but-
need to know all that.
Oh, sorry. You know what? It didn't matter. The guy had it coming though. He was serving up man meat. Disgusting.
It's your job to make sure there's no man meat.
Yeah. What are you doing about
Just
man
do your
meat,
job.
by the way?
Yeah, well, you're sitting here drinking all day. Man
wait,
meat is
whoa,
being
whoa,
served.
Whoa. I'm looking at her and I'm thinking something about man meat, and you're talking about man meat. Are we talking about the same man meat?
Oh, I doubt it.
Yeah, only if you're a cannibal.
Shit. Then Casterkin was doing what?
Nothing. It's none of your concern.
So it's been handled.
by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You know,
a team
'cause
effort.
you were
If
here
we could
drinking,
take in
so-
Varric, I think we can deal with you. So I think your best bet is to just go back to work.
Persuade him?
Either persuade or she needs to roll intimidation.
I can roll intimidation, I think.
Is it intimidation though?
I don't
That's what we should be rolling.
have intimidation.
Well, maybe I should persuade him.
Yeah, you should persuade him.
Where's your dirty cups? Or would you call them naughty cups?
I get a 5. I'm gonna stick with that because I'm running low on business. So, listen, buddy. I mean, yeah, the world's gone to hell, but you can, be the one that helps, get it back on the right path.
A hero.
Don't fail your city.
My hero.
Tab clear.
You're working 2 nights though.
2 nights, but tab clear.
Yeah.
And 2 special performances.
You got it.
And I juggle.
It's actually pretty cool to
And I won't
witness.
kill you.
That's even cooler to witness.
I see her do it. She's murderer.
Okay, I think you've convinced me.
Great.
I feel like it's a good deal.
Tip the waiter. All right, get out of my office. So, let's pony this up.
Yeah, okay.
We persuade guards one at a time, all day.
We have a lot of special performances. You can keep this up.
I cannot juggle this many potatoes.
We may have to you may have to start paying her more.
See you in the next guard.
So with that, the camera slowly starts panning away as Margot's pulling out all the various bits of
Yeah.
gold and silver and this for you, this for you, this for you, this for you, and we'll end it for tonight.
Yay!